So, it's been a while, huh?
Yeah.
What the heck
Yeah.
was happening last time we played this?
We killed an
I-
angel.
Believe we won the lottery and spent all the money in Tahiti.
Yeah.
Also, Strahd died.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I remember it.
Yep.
But since you're still here, I guess you did it wrong, and now you'll just have to spend the rest of eternity in Barovia.
No, you were a jerk and said we were actually dreaming and just woke up.
Oh,
I'm fine
that
with
doesn't
that.
sound like me. I'm a wonderful person. Right, so, you guys, Aurora Caelum, were in the village of Kresk, which you had snuck into so that you could get to the Abbey of St. Markovia, high on the hill. I'm sorry, that's not a hill, that's a mountain. You infiltrated the abbey, and there met the abbot, who said that he was interested in ending the curse on Barovia by liberating Strahd. He believed that making Strahd happy by giving him his bride would ultimately free him from the curse. You were willing to let it go at that for a while. You met Esmeralda Diavnir, the protege of Van Richten, and with her assistance, made your way into the garden of the abbey, and there found the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Unfortunately, you were then attacked by a group of undead wights, and Vidna's holy powers seemed to be on the fritz. In the middle of your fight, the abbot made an appearance and was outraged by your antics and insisted that you give him the holy symbol.
You mean our shenanigans?
Those as well. He didn't really like either. This led to a fight, and the abbot revealed himself to be a deva, a holy angel in the service of the gods of light. You were unfortunately forced to fight to the death, and you killed him.
That's because I don't give up.
Surprisingly, we
And
killed
so now, all is quiet. You find yourselves still amid the garden of the Abbey of St. Markovia, most of you. Chell is, well, long gone. There's no sign of where she went.
Bye, bitches.
Bye.
Vidna still holds this holy symbol of
No,
No, you gave
she
that.
doesn't.
Oh no, Chell has it, right?
That's why she ran.
Right. Chell has this holy symbol.
Somewhere.
Jensen rises to his feet, injured but still alive after going one-on-one with the Deva.
Well, not completely, but yeah. Pretty much me, what's-her-face, and Kiva.
Cat helped a lot.
Yeah, I got beat up pretty
True.
good too. But I'm
Yeah,
not
well,
that
yeah,
bad.
that's true. Well, yeah, everybody was kind of fighting it, but at the end, like us three were kind of still in his face before he took off, and of course, a certain somebody launched a fireball and blew him up.
It was good teamwork, guys. Good teamwork.
Oh yeah, it was a hell of a feat. If anybody missed last week, man, or last time, you should really check it out. It's epic.
I'll still continue to help hold Jensen up because he's. You were pretty fucked, weren't you?
Yes, though my hit points are not bad now.
You were healed some magically. I believe
Okay.
you might have done that to yourself.
No.
Or maybe Vidna did it? I don't remember.
Don't know, but it was not me.
I know for a while there you were on your last toes, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was healing him, yeah.
Okay.
Well-
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good. Not better, but like half.
Alright, well then, I'll let go.
He falls.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
You seem to be fine.
I'm alright. I'm still happy I'm alive.
Me too.
Is everybody else okay? Kind of look around to figure out, like, where everybody's at, because that end of it, we were all really focused.
I think Chell gone? Da.
Gone as in missing, or taken, or dead?
She ran with the holy symbol.
She's
Oh,
fast.
that's alright. Let's get find it. Where's everybody else?
Esmeralda
kinda
is still with
reconfigure.
you.
Yep.
Everyone else is still together. It's just her that launched like a
Okay.
rocket.
Hey, it wasn't looking good when I left.
No, it wasn't.
Where did we say we'd meet her?
We did.
You
We
didn't.
So we got to get out of here.
So on that happy note, let's cut over to Chell. You have been winding your way down the switchback road that leads down into Kresk. Do you have a light source? I don't remember.
No.
Just running in the dark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I give her my lantern or no?
Half elf. It doesn't matter.
No.
I can't remember if I did. No, I didn't.
No.
Okay.
You
been a
can
while.
see. You're fine.
Man, I don't need that shit. I won with the shadows.
In that case, what do you do, Chell?
Well, I saw that big fireball launch into the sky, I assume, and it probably didn't seem like that was gonna...
A lot of that would have been blocked by the, well, because on the map, that'd basically be over here, where that fireball went off, which is the
Gotcha.
other side of the mountain. So I would say maybe you saw a flash of light in the sky, but that's all.
Heard a little kaboom.
Like a rumble of distant thunder.
Well, I don't want to leave my friends, but I don't want to be seen. So I remember that I was hiding before. I did have a little hiding spot right there, so maybe I'd go over there and wait it out.
I have a quick question for you. Are you still
Yeah.
wearing the hat?
Yes. And I am disguised as Irina right now.
Excellent.
Got some speed.
But
Okay.
before I get down there, I would kind of slow to a normal pace so that I can be aware of my surroundings and also make it more realistic that I would be like Irina.
Okay. So you come to a kind of a trotting walk, like a jog. Looking back up, there's no sign of anyone pursuing you.
Great.
You can see lights in the village below. Gathering, if you will, in this general vicinity.
I hope they're
Like
okay.
lantern lights.
Oh, lantern lights? Coming up the path?
Gathering at the foot of the mountain.
Then I'm going to try to look out before I go down there.
I mean, it's pretty dark, and that's pretty far away. You can't really make out what's going on down there. You can just see that there are lights gathering. And a few, like, there's maybe 3 there, and 2 more making their way from the southern part of Kresk.
That's weird. I'm going to keep going down the mountain, though.
Okay. I'm going to cut back to the others, then. Those of you back up in the garden. We'll say it's been a minute. You've kind of gathered your wits, gathered everybody together. You said you were going to head out?
Find Chell. Yeah.
Before you can go, which of you seems the most... I guess Esmeralda is going to place a hand on Jensen's arm.
Uh-oh.
Wait. We should not travel together, but... Where is your destination?
And before we get into that, why shouldn't we travel together? What's going on? We just killed a bloody angel. I don't think we're safe splitting off.
I do not fear for my safety.
I do.
I have to find Van Richten. That is my goal, and if I travel with you, I am unlikely to do so. I
At the
mean
same
no
time,
offense.
you're looking for someone that doesn't want to be found.
That is true. Where are you bound? Perhaps it is not impossible that we Go together.
I'm gonna close my eyes and think really hard as I do an out of character. Where are we going? I don't remember.
I don't think you
I
guys
know we
have a
were gonna
plan
go-
where you're
We
going.
never planned it,
We
yeah.
were gonna go to the castle where the one sword was gonna be at some point, but we also need to meet up with Chell, and I don't remember if we had like a location to catch each other.
You didn't.
No.
So
I know we're going to that castle, but I don't think we should tell her that.
It's not a
first.
castle. It's
House.
we already kind of told her when we were in the bedroom together. She kind of has a lot of information already,
Yeah.
including that.
So what do you tell her? And this is public, so you guys can hear her asking Jensen this.
Yes, feel free to jump in.
First, we need to find Chell, no?
I agree.
Boy, we got to find our comrade. She's off with a very important thing. I don't know how dangerous or safe she is, and she doesn't know what happened to us. We got to
Yes.
find a way to get her. We got to go get the horses and grab Ismark. He's with the horses, right?
no.
With us.
He's with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
Ismark is technically with you, though I think he had mentioned last time he was going to fetch the horses. Weren't they in the courtyard?
The
He should be.
horses are, yeah, down by the gate,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
No,
no, that's
they're-
right. They're
no,
down
no.
in Crest.
No,
No, I guess
no,
Ismark
no.
didn't go.
No, the abbot said that he would bring the horses up to the courtyard. Remember?
Yep, I remember
Okay,
now.
yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
Okay. Then, yeah, we'll say Ismark went to get your horses.
Not far away. Okay. So we don't have to do that. I don't know. Are we all right, or do we need to do a bit of a rest? How's everybody's condition?
Don't want to rest until we have Chell.
Is there any way we can reach her or know where she's going?
Mm. Most likely, I should be somewhere where she was before.
We should go to that campsite in front of in front of Crest. Maybe she'll wait there for us. You know what I mean? The one we started at.
Partway down the hill? And we can start by going there.
And then see if we see her footprints or tracks or anything.
Okay. The only thing I'm a little worried about is I don't know what kind of reception we're getting walking through town.
We can always go through the woods again, like cut through the trees like we did last time, remember? We outran them last time.
Respectfully, you've just slain the abbot.
Hey,
You should not make camp anywhere near here. You should get on the move. Strahd will be here soon.
alright, let's just go as quickly through town as we can. If we get caught up, we're gonna have to find a way out of it. Hopefully without killing innocent people.
Let's do it. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
I wish you all luck. We will meet again. I believe I can find Van Richten. Once I have spoken with him, I will look for you again.
I hope so, and I wish you the best of luck.
And you as well.
She'll actually take your hand.
Good luck.
That's,
That's
so
sweet. Oh,
I'll do
jeez.
one of these to her.
Same to you. And many more. Alright, I guess we'll go to the courtyard where the horses and Ismark are.
I was just about to segue. Ismark comes along, leading the two horses back into the garden.
Heck yeah.
Along with a keg of beer. Yay!
We should go. She can't have gotten that far.
Don't see how fast she can run.
Actually, he did not see how fast she can run.
Yo!
You have no idea, Ismark. No idea.
So, the horses suddenly plant their hooves in the ground as they spot Vidna and don't want to go any further, any closer.
We also got to figure out what's wrong with Vidna, because that's not no bueno.
But no, we need to talk.
Hey, I killed an angel. I'm truly damned now.
Still gonna be you? mean, how was things with you and Paylor? And what happens if they're not nicey?
Can you try casting divine, sister?
I don't want to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna wrap my arm around Vidna and walk with her.
Okay. So Vidna is walking. Should I assume Jensen is mounting up?
Sure.
And Tap on the other horse?
Yeah, I guess I'll jump. No one else wants. Yeah, I guess I'll jump on the other horse.
Sure. Easemark will also walk. Okay. And you guys ride out past the gawking faces of the mongrel folk who were at the gate, who kind of cower away from you as you go past. You can see the face of Veselka still in the courtyard, just actually no, hands not even, just hands at her side, just staring blankly through the gate, watching you ride by.
Wave, kind of like, bye.
She stares grimly. Your path takes you down the road, and I will come back to you. So, Chell, you made your way down the mountain, though actually I'd say by the time you get here, you can see that the group of lanterns are making their way up the mountain toward you. What would you like to do?
Can I see who they are?
Make a perception check.
Natural 20, 25.
Beautiful. Yeah, you can make out 4 of the Kresk militia, as well as the Burgermaster.
Uh-oh. How steep is this incline right here?
It's a mountain, so about 100 feet, almost sheer.
Oh no. Fuck. So would I be able to slide down or no?
You could certainly try.
Hey, don't say that to me.
You can certainly slide. If you survive it is a whole different question.
So
About
you
how
have a
many-
monk's slow fall ability, right?
Yes.
Could you send that to the chat so I can see what it does?
Sure.
Gosh, you're supposed to know what they do already.
Okay, and you are what level monk?
7.
So you would reduce damage by 35. Okay, so make an acrobatics check to try to slide down.
An acrobatics check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. 10.
Okay. So that's the bad news. The bad news is it's not looking good. The good news is whatever damage I roll is reduced by 35.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
No, that's not too bad.
So you basically are sliding down a sheer surface. A couple of times you hit a little bit of rock that's jutting out. At one point you're just in open free fall, and you manage to catch your arm on a ledge, and you feel something crack in. Hopefully it's a joint, not an actual fracture or a break. It hurts. You take 3 points of damage, and then you slide the rest of the way down, landing pretty rough at the bottom. But considering you just went down 100 feet and took 3 points of damage, it could have been worse.
I hope they'll be okay. I think they will be.
I'm sorry, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna walk along the base of this cliff, I suppose. And I'm gonna try to stay out of their way.
Okay.
And work my way around them.
Where are you making for?
Well, I was just gonna plan to hide out where I was hiding out before over here and wait for them to come down. But I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on these guys and wait for them to leave before I move on.
Okay. Well, they're way above you. You can just make out the glow of the light passing you by. I should also mention, it is cold as hell out here. You would be standing in about an inch of snow where you're at.
Yeah, and I don't exactly have any warm clothes on, to be honest.
Your teeth are chattering, body is shivering.
Right.
Time to put on a pot of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll keep making my way south-ish.
Okay.
Or south.
Those of you up above, you are making your way down the mountain. Now, you guys do have light sources, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see lights far down below making their way up toward you.
Okay. From town?
Mm-hmm.
We're still in town, right?
You're above the town. The only road goes down into town and then out.
Yeah.
They're about right here, right? About right there right now?
Yep, exactly.
Okay. And we're probably right here, probably?
I would imagine closer to like up here when you
Okay.
can first see them.
I don't think they like me.
What do you want to do?
Can you click on the map and show me where we are and where they are? I missed it.
You are... I'll move Kiva's token there because hers is the one I can most easily see. That would be where you guys are.
Okay.
They are about here.
Okay.
Making their
Can we
way up.
tell? Can we tell how many of them?
You can make out 5 lanterns,
Okay.
so at least 5.
We're here, they're there. If we follow the path, we're going to run into them directly.
There's
And if
nothing
we
else we
keep-
can do.
If we keep going down the path and then divert from it when it veers the other way, it's a downhill slope, but
Okay. Yeah, I guess we wouldn't know that. Do you think we can maybe just extend out, like from like here, if we come down to here and we like keep walking along?
It
Is
doesn't look like there's much space to do that. Like, this road was cut right into the mountain.
Hmm.
Like, if you know what Dunharrow is in Lord of the Rings, it kind of looks
Cool.
like that. It's the cliff encampment with the
That
road
means
that
we're
kind of winds back and forth up.
We're gonna have to like or we're gonna have to confront them, I guess, somehow.
all right, everybody, just act natural.
Is that our plan? What's our plan? Like, are we gonna have a story to tell them, or hey, how about we're coming down? We'll look like we're rushing because the abbot needs help up top.
We are soaked in blood.
Yeah, I don't exactly look like I did when I went up there.
Well, I'm pretty clean. You guys could like throw like some clothes over you, and then I could just tell them because I'm clean. I was far away from all the fighting.
I don't have anything I can cover up with. My blanket's carrying my bloke on my back.
Yeah, these bruises. And
We
they
could,
have horns.
we could hide in the trees up here and wait for them to go inside.
What about the horses?
Can you cast silence?
No.
That was more of a chill thing. So,
I'm asking. There's more than one caster. I don't do spells.
I know it, but I don't,
Neither does Chell.
I don't have it prepared.
That's okay, sister. And I'll like squeeze her a little tighter.
They go around the first switchback and are making their way along the road.
I might be able to silence them.
No, not them. Us.
well, I guess we have to also see who they are, because if they're just patrons from the town that won't go up and talk to the abbot, you know,
Can
normal
I-
folk. It's
Can
not
I peek down to see?
Like, yeah, oh, you can see them. Though I will note, because you guys have lanterns, it's likely they know you're up here.
Well, they're. Can I like peek over
Mhm.
with my 60 foot of darkness? I know it's like 100 feet, but
Yep. You wouldn't be. You'd have to see basically as per normal vision.
just ixnay the lanterns, go in the trees.
Well, we could always shut the doors and tell whoever's coming up that an assassin tried to take out the abbot. We fought him off, and he blew up in the sky on his way out, and nobody's to go on the property until we've investigated if they're truly dead. It's kind of half true, but not really. If we can avert them from going inside, and it also would explain why we're all tousled up and looking at them kind of funny.
Well, either way, I think I should hide.
Okay.
I'm different.
No, you're not. You're one of us. You
Gonna
start
like, I'll
raise
like
hands.
wave my tail around like I have a tail, Jensen.
I've already seen that. What you worried about?
Yeah, you all look so much like Barovians, I'm sure.
Them better than me. At least they're human.
Well, you could easily hide your tail. If you want to carry our comrade, you could tuck your tail behind it. If that's not too uncomfortable.
Gotta make it fast,
Fact.
guy.
I'm gonna go and like go towards the trees. Not in them, just towards them. Like I
Okay.
just
Right.
have bad
We'll tell
feeling.
them that you were a little shocked from the fight and really timid.
Oh, I got a
Right.
backpack. I can cut the bottom and she could, like, put her tail in the backpack.
That's all right, mate. Save the backpack. You're gonna need it.
Edna is gonna follow after Kiva.
Okay.
I'm not
Cap,
certain.
Cap's gonna
We'll,
just stay right out here with Jensen, I guess. Like,
Yeah, we'll kind of hold the post. I'm gonna assume Ismark's gonna be with us, but it's up to him.
Ismark is standing his ground.
Okay. So we're all up there. We'll hang on to the horses.
Okay.
we're like, I don't know how to move that thing with around Keith.
Actually, there are 2 horses and 3 of us. Perhaps I should go into the trees as well. Or one of you should.
But your diplomacy is so good, Ismark.
In Kresk, my diplomacy will mean nothing.
Okay, get in the trees. Right now.
Personally, I'd rather have him than you, Tap. You're a little bit crazy.
I promise I will not act crazy. I will act like a normal human being.
Which for you is crazy. No offense, you know, it's pretty wild, but this is whatever. We'll do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody, if it goes south, save me.
Well, it takes about 5 minutes, unless you guys continue downward, in which case it takes about 2.5 minutes before you reach before they reach you. You find a group of 4 town militiamen and the burgomaster, all with lanterns. All 4 of the soldiers have spears, as does the burgomaster. They kind of draw. They stop short of approaching you, eyeing you warily from maybe 30 feet out, silently. What do you do?
I'll call out to them first.
What do you say?
Who are you, and why are you coming up to bother the abbot?
I'm going to have each of you make a deception check. This is just for your general disposition and just to make sure they don't recognize you.
23. Ha ha!
No,
20,
no.
23 for Tap.
Yeah, it's all you, man.
Well, if you got advantage, you got 21.
I don't know why I would. Besides being on higher ground and speaking first,
Where's the burgomaster?
though if I could have rolled intimidation, that would have been better. But I never get to do that.
Actually, those are my two highest. Deception and intimidation.
I specialized in
Okay.
intimidation. That's really good for me, but everything else sucks.
The burgomaster steps forward with the lantern. Shit. I can't remember what voice I used for him. It's been too long.
That's an interesting thing to say to us.
I gotta go back and roll the tapes. The burgomaster approaches to about 20 feet away from you.
I am Baron Kreskov. Who are ye?
My name is Jensen Ames. Me and my colleagues were visiting the abbot when he was attacked.
Okay. I'm gonna have him make a second insight check because he knows you guys were coming by here with the intent of visiting the abbot.
Yeah, so I'm not lying.
Right, I want to see if he recognizes exactly who you are. Okay.
You're the outsiders. I
That's
told
right.
you to go.
Well, that's what we're doing. So we're going on his orders.
You have a lot of nerve. You impersonated me.
I'm sorry. I had to see the abbot. It was about my daughter being lost,
Wait,
gone, and was taken. It was about her death. I wanted to see if he could do anything for me.
Make a deception check, and in this case, I'm actually going to give you advantage.
All right.
passionate about it.
He lying?
Yes, he is lying.
I am lying. 24.
Interesting.
24. Okay.
Why did you not say that at the gate?
Because it's personal. I was told to see the abbot and speak to only the abbot. No one else.
The abbot does not accept visitors.
He knew I was coming. He knew.
It
He
is
told
not
me
the
about my
way.
future.
It is not the way of the people of Kresk to accept outsiders who bring naught but danger to us.
I'm sorry. We are leaving. But wouldn't you do anything for your child? For someone you love? For someone you care about?
That's rough.
I
We
feel
will
every...
not stop you from leaving. You and your ilk are not welcome in Kresk again.
Yes,
You
sir.
cannot
we
be
will,
trusted.
we will leave this instant. And thank you. And I hope all is well for you.
That will depend upon what the abbot has to say. Good
Okay, we are
fortune
leaving
to
right
you.
Oh, I bet you are. He and his people are going to continue past you. They are not going to notice Kiva, Vidna, or Ismark in the trees, and they're going to make their way up towards the abbey.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of here.
We gotta get it now.
Once they're gone, we'll come out of the trees and be like, boo, 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 boo.
We gotta go. We
Are they
really,
gonna-
really gotta go.
Are they gonna know? Cause like he looks like a deva,
He's
and he
not
was an
there.
eagle. He was a freaking eagle.
We gotta
Yeah,
find his
he's
body first.
Nothing but a
Gone.
pile of burned feathers.
Yeah, he gone. Don't worry, guys.
I mean, they're gonna
Yes.
find almost everybody missing. They're gonna find what's left of the giant flesh golem that we killed.
Yeah, but
Off
that's...
the
No, I
cliff.
threw that over the
No,
left.
it's over the
I threw-
cliff.
Oh, that's right. You kicked it off the edge. You're right.
I threw three of them over there, or two of them over the cliff.
I don't know if there's any remnants of the whites that we found.
Oh, yeah, there were a couple.
Okay, so
But
they're,
they're
gonna
weighing
come
back.
across
They're
those.
gonna find that the abbot's missing, so eventually. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
But
gonna
it
end
gives
up
us
coming
time.
across. Yeah. We do have a bit of time, but we definitely have to haul butt.
They are Esmeralda's problem now. Let us go.
All right, yeah, we're gonna pop on the horses and
Go quickly.
not rush, but move at a nice, swift pace because we're
Briskly.
So-
like tea.
In this instance, I will say that if you make your way south to the gate of Kresk, you are able to find Chell. I don't want to say loitering, but present in that wooded area.
I would approach them.
Oh.
Okay.
Irina steps out of the trees.
And then I
God.
launch myself into whoever's the closest person's arms because I missed them and I was worried about them.
Well, there you go, Tap.
Yeah. How
I
would
mean,
I-
Tap
Oh my
is up
god,
on a
I'm so
horse.
glad you guys are okay.
Oh god, this is disgusting.
Tap is technically up on a horse.
Okay.
Hug the horse.
Okay, she
That's
hugs
what
the horse's leg because that's more enjoyable.
I hug Vidna then.
Yeah, there we go.
Vidna is stiff and unreceptive.
Oh, right, it's all lovey-lovey. Look, we got to get out of here. They're going to go try to talk to the abbot, and you know they're not going to find what they want. Oh, by the way, we killed him. Let's go. Walk. Ow.
You did?
You find that the
Yeah,
gate
you
is
did.
shut, and there are 2 town guards standing nearby. They bristle at the sight of you.
We've been told by the Burgermeister to leave and never come back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
Oh my god, get out of the way.
He's up at the abbot's right now talking to him. You can wait. Well, he's going to be real mad that we had to outstay our welcome because of you.
Make a persuasion or intimidate check, your choice.
I think I get the intimidate check.
Man,
Um,
12.
they mutter to each other, and then they will slowly open the barred doors and let you out of the city.
Okay. We
Woohoo!
will leave. I will thank them. And once we're like out and partway down the hill, I think we're going to increase our pace.
No, wait, guys, where's Esmeralda?
She said
She's
meet up
going to
with us.
find. Oh, she'd find us later. She's going after you know who.
You let her leave?
I didn't let her do anything.
We're not her keeper. We can't control her. She's kind of a free spirit and a little bit of a strong bitch. I don't want to fight her. She helped keep me alive.
I just had so many questions.
Yeah, well, she'll find us again. She's a tough one. Now we got to go. Once they see what the state of the abbey is in, they're going to call all their dogs on us.
Yes.
We have to make scarce.
Go where?
Anywhere but here.
All questions will be answered in time.
We're still moving, please.
Yes, we are. I think we are.
I would
Okay.
say you make it out of the gates of Kresk and down the road. You reach the crossroad just about as the sun is peeking over the horizon now. It is officially dawn. I know you were waiting for it last time.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Wait, we can actually see the sun?
Only briefly. You get just a peak of light bathing the treetops.
As
And
God
then
realizes
suddenly-
the sun
Oh,
never
no.
shows up here.
No, it does. You get a peek of it cresting the distant horizon, bathing the treetops in golden light before clouds ominously move in, closing over the sun. And
For
the
that
rays
brief- oh.
dim like a curtain has been pulled over
Ah,
them.
It's all worth it.
For that brief second, Tap is just staring into the sun and just kind of giving a smile
While walking.
backwards.
And now where to?
I don't know, I tried to ask, but
Now that we put a little bit of distance, we can figure this out. While putting more distance. We're obviously going to be heading east down the road. Or, which way is north? I don't even know on this map.
This map is oriented correctly.
Okay, then east.
Don't
Can
you,
we go to the wizard tower?
Yes, we were going to see Arena.
what? No,
Ooh.
we can't go see her?
We have to. Remember what she said about Artavio.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go see if what we're doing is even worth it and what's going on.
Don't you think there's something a little more important to address right now?
What, like pancakes? I think we can wait.
Like Vidna?
I'm gonna turn to Vidna.
I figured we can do that when we sit down and rest. It's cold and unsafe.
Oh, they're right. I don't want this to wait. Sister, can you do something for me?
What do you want?
Oh, thanks for the music.
Yeah, I was kind of dramatic.
Shit just changed.
Vidna's gonna take out that staff. Can you destroy this for me?
Is it going to hurt me?
No, use your new axe.
I'm gonna go find like a nice place to set it, and then I'm gonna just hack into it.
Are you gonna get away from us, or are you just gonna do it right in front
No,
of
I
us?
said a nice, a nice
Like,
place. Off to the
100
side.
feet away from us, down the road?
Okay, don't be so dramatic.
Well, you tell us then. Be specific. What are you looking
I'm
for?
gonna be 45 feet away.
Okay.
60.
Fine, 60 feet away.
Thank
As you
you.
pass, the horses whinny nervously and pull away from you with the staff.
I knew it.
You
Okay.
make your way downhill toward the trees. It would have to be toward the trees unless you want to do it in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I'll be by the trees.
Okay.
While she's prepping to do that, I want to look over at Vidna and be like, do you still have any healing on you?
Just to
Do you
check her
still have
binder.
any healing? Hold on while I flip through my notes.
I can, yeah, I can try.
Okay, because I remember when we heard about that staff, one of the things they said was if you destroy it, it'll explode. I don't know if that's true, but if it does, you may need to really help yourself.
I don't think I heard that.
Oh no, I didn't know that. Vidna's gonna run after Kiva.
Kiva, you find a nice spot against a tree where there's kind of the roots spread into a V shape, so you can easily just set the staff on the ground, leaning it against the tree, and it's as easy as pulling your axe back, and a
Slow-mo.
single
Vidna. No.
Vidna running forward, a single sudden
do
strike.
like-
Make an attack roll with your axe.
Oh yeah.
If you're lucky, you might miss.
How do I
Then
miss
again-
something that doesn't have dodge?
She'll be fine.
I mean, the axe you have may usurp that. I don't know. I just remember that being a detail, which is why I wanted you to be 60 feet away. Because
11.
I learned
I'm tired, man.
more than 10.
11 will
Reckless.
hit. Your axe right into the soft, spongy wood, and as it burrows into it, blood blasts out of it in a grisly spray, coating you head to toe in blood. A shrill scream pierces the shadows of the forest, and the trees all around you begin to sway and rock. Blood dripping from you. You rip the axe out of the staff. It's not quite cloven in half. Make another attack roll.
It's not quite dead yet.
Oh, no!
God.
Yeah.
I am so
You can
scared.
see shapes of small humanoid-shaped plants writhing
Destroy
in
it.
the shadows of the forest.
Destroy
Many-
it. Destroy it.
Lying on hands and knees, just crawling slowly toward you out of the darkness.
That's
Oh,
some creepy
Fuck
shit.
this! I'm gonna swing again.
You swing a second time, and your aim is true. You carve right through the other half of the staff. Blood splashes out, covering you still more. The two halves of the staff break apart, lying on the grass, and a shrill, like tea kettle screech begins to emanate from both halves. It gets higher and higher pitched until it hurts your ears, and then with a final pop, both pieces of the staff explode like blood-filled balloons.
Am I okay?
Right around when Vidna reaches Kiva.
Do I
who
get
is
splatted too?
soaked in blood. No, you missed it.
Okay, good.
This is like
But
out of
blood,
Scary right now.
blood coats the nearby trees, the grass. The trees have ceased moving, of course, and
Do I need to chop these too? I got
the
glue on
figures
them.
that you saw, the plant-like creatures are gone, as if they were never there.
Jensen said it might explode. I guess it did. You okay?
I need a bath.
That's a lot of blood.
And I'm gonna like try and use something to wipe at least off my face. And probably just like smudging it.
Oh, here, sister. No, I can. Here, I get it for you.
I guess we're gonna move up now that it looks a little quieter to see what happened.
Oh yeah, you guys heard all the sound effects. You heard the screaming, the howling, the everything. Probably Kiva's hell no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the horses
Okay.
and take control of them.
Okay.
I don't know what they're doing, but
Tap is still on one of them, I
I'm
believe.
freaking out.
Yes. I
I'm
am.
on the other one, so
Oh,
well, just in case they try to bolt, I'm right there.
you're gonna bolt with us on it.
okay.
Okay, I won't go to the horses if you don't want me to. All
You can go to them. That's fine. You can lead us with the horses.
right.
Irina can go to any horse that I'm riding.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. When we get close enough, obviously we're gonna see her completely covered in blood. I'm gonna be reasonably concerned and be like, "Oh my god, is she okay? Did it explode? You're covered in your own blood."
Ah.
It was the staff blood, not her blood. See, look, it's coming off.
I'm just gonna give her a look like, damn it. I could have.
This is all your fault. You made me do it.
No, more like I was gonna like be sarcastic, you know, like
Too slow.
I said duh.
Thank you, sister, for doing that.
I get
No,
the staff is gone then.
duh.
We can give her the holy symbol back, right?
Well,
Sister, did staff make you attack us?
I'll grab onto the reins of the horses and Vidna, can you come here for a sec?
And Noah will shuffle over to the horse.
Reluctantly.
The horses do not react to Vidna's approach.
Well, blimey.
And
That's a
Noah
good
will
sign.
Reach out with a hand and try to touch one of their noses.
I'm not touching you.
It lets you touch it.
Good horsey.
Well, I think that's a good sign.
I have to be honest, I'm surprised that that worked. And I'm still not sure after what I saw up there. I'm still not sure.
Let her try to cast something.
Vidna, you
Perhaps the problem is this holy symbol.
Hmm.
Do we know anything about it?
We know
No.
it's a relic. We know it's important.
it's magical, so I would assume it would have to be someone would have to study it to know anything about it.
Or do you go to tower first?
Wait a minute now. We can do a little testy because when Vidna touched it before, really bad things happened.
Yeah.
Now that she doesn't have the staff, shouldn't that change? I mean, that's a symbol of, effectively, a god.
Guys, I'm really sorry I hurt you.
Yeah, whatever.
What what happened up there after I left?
Oh. I when
What?
Where are we
Yeah,
going?
barbecue.
Mutter,
Vidna?
Vinda barbecued the angel.
Vidna, what's wrong?
I killed an angel.
We
Killed- You're saying you killed the abbot.
yeah,
Killed the Palor's holy angel.
he's about as barbecued as my chicken.
Vidna, he was not. He was subverted by what's been happening here. He was subverted by these lands, and he might have been an angel of Palor before, but he's been twisted to the point where Palor wouldn't approve of that.
He was madder than old man Donovich.
Why did he still look like a holy angel? And when I cast my spells, well, you saw them.
Yeah.
Taylor doesn't get much sight here. That was not Angel Vidna.
It may have been an angel of him once, but not anymore. Not after all these years.
I'm gonna tap her on the, flick her gently on the nose, be like, you're the only angels here now, so
Oi,
come on.
That's true.
he's no more an angel than she's a devil. Pointing at
Hey.
her, Kiva.
Oh, she's not the devil.
No.
Well, there
No.
you go. Looks can be deceiving, and that guy was nutty.
Palor may not have much influence here, but I know that most of it is right here. I'm going to point at Vidna. Pretty much all of it in this land is right here.
I think you should try touching the symbol. I think you're the last vestige of light that's here. You're the only one that can really use it.
And you have to know that, right?
I can try.
This will prove it to you.
I don't know, what you're fighting, but you need to overcome it. If there's something that you need to do, maybe someone you need to talk to, a certain someone.
We'll get you a psychiatrist.
Are you walk
Uh,
and talk?
if-
I'm sticky.
If there is something that we need to do to solve this, then I'm willing to do whatever it that is to solve this issue.
Are we talking and walking, or did we stop? Because
I thought we established that we were talking and walking.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm
How many
just
times we gotta say this?
Well,
We
look,
destroyed the
it's been
staff.
a couple weeks.
Okay.
Then we kept walking.
Okay.
I mean, do you guys actually have a destination? I'm fine with you talking and walking. I just need to know where you're actually making for.
We're going to the
We'll
tower.
figure it out when we get to the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, how about a stirring round of random encounters?
Oh no!
Stirring round of boglins.
Interesting. That is indeed interesting.
What is interesting, my friend?
Oh, nothing.
Best buddy of now.
You guys make your way along the dark Svalich road. The trees lean over you, whispering behind you. You feel eyes upon you as you draw near the old stone bridge, which crosses to the first crossroad. You can hear the flowing Raven River beneath the bridge. And you feel somehow vulnerable as you step out onto its stone, or onto its cobblestone.
Okay.
A distant wolf howls,
Oh,
echoed by another ahead of you, and still another, and another.
I'm gonna look at Ismark warily.
He doesn't seem to notice, though his eyes are in the air like he's listening. So he continues on without paying any mind.
You'll hear that.
wolves again.
A lot of them. Do you think they're going to try to pin us on this bridge?
Let them try.
Now, right. I'm going to look over at Kiva. If they do decide to have a bit of a tussle, how much you want to bet I'll take out more kicking them off into the river than you do?
You just got your ass kicked by an angel.
Hey, it's
You
just a
got
bit
more
of friendly
stamina.
competition. You're covered in blood, so you're all gooey. I'll bet I can kick more off than you.
Yeah, well, maybe my scent will make them go for you.
Oh, your face.
Think.
You know what I mean. All right, let's do this. We killed an angel. Wolves ain't shit.
Pretty much.
All right, man.
You proceed across the bridge.
Keeping an eye out. Got my spear and my, well, what's left of my shield ready.
And as
I'm
you
gonna-
do, you notice that the road ahead begins to grow thick with fog.
Of course.
Oh, God.
Oh no, we just went into Tommy Chong's backyard. No.
By the time you reach the far side of the bridge, you can no longer see the road on which you came from.
Okay. Are we still hearing wolves howling, or does that kind of stop?
It kind of stopped. Though every now and again you can hear a growl nearby in the trees, or breaking twigs or crunching leaves.
If you want to play, I could use a new sweater.
And then,
Oh god.
Can I cast a spell?
yeah,
I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good.
for the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Okay.
They're right there, 5 feet in front of you.
You see 1,000 of them in front of you. Oh crap.
You detect a fiend.
Oh
A
snap.
fiend? What's
Is
the
it-
location?
Is it Kiva?
It is on the back of one of the horses.
Oh, it's Kiva,
Huh?
right?
No.
No.
Oh.
Who?
Who?
And
Is
even
there
as you're like turning your head, just kind of staring, like trying to
No, I'm
understand,
being chill. I'm being chill.
Tap kind of
gonna-
turns around and
I'm gonna cast that.
Nope, nope. You don't know anything.
But I'm still gonna cast it. I was gonna cast it right after she got done with that, but can I
that's
do that?
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Like you can just try. It lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah.
So, even as you're casting this, Tap just happens to glance behind him, and for just a moment, you and he make eye contact, and you can sense the presence of a fiend where Tap currently sits.
So
and then-
I don't see it.
See what?
I don't see anything, right?
No, you just see Vidna, who's kind of staring at you.
Okay.
And you do feel, though, you feel good, you feel safe. And though you might not see it yourself, looking upon Tap, you can see that his shadows have grown long, and all around him, like just being near him, the air is darker. It's like the fog itself wraps around him in a shell, protecting him.
I'm good. I'm protected.
I'm gonna walk around the horse really quick, nonchalantly.
Okay.
It's definitely
Oh, yeah, yeah. And for just a minute, Vidna, for just a moment, you can hear out of the fog faint, sinister laughter ringing in your ears.
Do I recognize the laughter?
Make a perception check.
Aelor's mad.
I vote the DM does the laughter so we can understand.
Well,
Nobody else can hear it, only Vidna can hear it.
I'm
Well,
so
What
confused.
kind of check am I making? Sorry.
Perception.
Perception. I'm good at that.
Oh,
Oh, I'm not.
oh my god.
11.
Oh.
The laughter fades into the fog, and you can no longer sense a fiend.
Wait, the spell didn't end.
Mm-mm.
It just okay.
Am I okay?
Oh, yeah, yeah. As far as Tap is concerned, I mean, Vidno is just being a little weird, just kind of giving him the stink eye.
I was just riding like, what the hell's wrong with her? Right?
Yep.
Did I fart? What's wrong?
Uh, sister,
Yeah.
can I hold your hand?
I'll happily take her hand.
She'll just hold her hand and keep walking.
we have great communication in this group. Excellent.
Are we still moving, or did we
Mhm.
actually stop during
Yeah,
that?
no, you've been
okay.
moving.
Can we
And
quit
before
asking
long-
that
Before
while we are
long,
moving?
a
I keep thinking we're
weather-worn
stopping when weird shit happens.
Before long, a weather-worn signpost materializes from the mist next to the road. The three arms of the sign point along the three branches of the road. The arm pointing the direction you came from reads Kresk, while the arm pointing east reads Valaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction. The arm pointing southwest reads Wizard of Wines, and the road slopes gently downward in that direction.
I guess now's the time to decide where we're going. I think we should go to the tower.
Argynvostholt?
We
Oh,
got to
wait, yes.
pay tribute to Chell.
Oh, I think we should go and
Right, because she's dead.
rest up. Let her know what's going on.
Well, hold on. Argynvostholt, not...
Argynvostholt is where we got to go south.
Why would we want to go to that tower?
We don't. We'd kill the person not named. Will
Shut up.
basically. Okay.
Hey sister, did you happen to hear any like weird laughing just a few minutes ago?
Oh. No.
Weird laughing.
To answer your
What?
question, Irina,
Mm-hmm.
from what we'd heard about divine magic, I think it's good to check.
Lead him right to it.
Also about
I don't
our friend.
I don't remember what they said for sure, so I might have spilled the beans on accident.
That and
The way I see it, either he has the upper hand or he doesn't. We have a task. Something
Should
that
have
we know
known.
we need to do.
You cannot
And I don't see how
outsmart-
that's changed.
You cannot outsmart the devil. You should have known.
No, but we can kill it.
Yeah, but we don't know what Rictavio's. He might do something with the thing.
so okay, here are our options. We go check. Or we continue hunt, unknowing that she could be dead now.
Then
Or
she's dead.
soon. But either way, we have to accept the consequences.
Well, so we go and visit the old tower, lay a memorial, let her bathe in the bloody lake so she can get cleaned up proper, gather
I'm starting to
ourselves
like
and
it.
rest. Just like old times, eh?
I'm starting to enjoy.
I'm just imagining, like, back in the war days, you standing in front of your troops dripping.
Oh, she did that. I had to clean her a lot.
I slept in other blood and kept me warm.
Probably the only
Get
reason you
sick.
ever got clean was because of your sister.
It was gross.
I'm not disgusting. I washed my hair.
It was gross.
Watch my hair. Or say we go there. It doesn't have to take too long. I'd rather know or not know what exactly is going on, and I think we need a moment to kind of rest our heads and stay someplace safe.
Guys, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this at all. I think it's a terrible, terrible idea. But I think I'm in the minority here.
Well,
I'm
no.
worried about Rictavio.
We're set on a path that we already know what we need to do.
All right. It sounds like you're not.
And we
telling
should be
us
doing it.
nothing. We've been going all over the place, and I've been hearing about how we got to do this and that the whole time.
Yeah, we gotta do certain things too.
Why
But
don't
I'm not
we?
about to just shout it out into the Barovian mist so anybody and anybody can hear what our plans are. Of course not. I mean, read between the lines. We have a very specific set of things that we are trying to do.
All right.
And
And we have an obligation to ourselves, kind of thumbing at Ismark, to make sure that we're all safe. The fact that you're not worried or concerned about that
No.
is still
I'm so terribly worried about that. You have no idea how worried I am. But it's either happened or it hasn't. And there's nothing we can do to keep him from doing what he wants to do.
Stop Rictavio from doing what he wants to do.
Not Rictavio.
I'm telling you, Rictavio.
true. As
Don't
Miranda
think we can
was
stop
saying.
him either.
Not in current state.
Well, if we catch you,
Rictavio's an old man. I don't think.
I think we all could take him. If we
Either way, I would like to bathe. If we aren't picking a direction to go, how
It's-
far is that little lake for us?
Well, the
It's-
river is right below the bridge.
gotta climb down.
I won't like force you guys to make a decision that you don't want to make. I'm just letting you know how I feel about it. And I feel that it's absolutely a terrible idea. That's it.
Leaving Rictavio alone was a terrible idea.
Yes, you're right.
One way or another, we know that Esmeralda's going for him, so if we run into him, we can let him know. Or we may run into him when she runs into him. There's a lot can happen here, and I like that. I'll say we go. We need a bit of peace anyway. We need peace and we need answers.
Cap, you want to go to the tower as well?
No, I actually don't.
What
I-
can you do?
I don't know how to explain it because I know he's looming over us every second. And he hears it. But it's either has been done or hasn't been done. And if it hasn't, then he will know. If it has been done, then it's too late until we finish what we came here to do. And that's kill that son of a bitch. Excuse my French.
What's French?
Barovian. It's Barovian French.
I
You'll
don't
know.
know. But if he's
You were
here, like
suspect.
you're saying, he just heard everything you said, so he may strike you down right now.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. But that's okay.
Or he
Actually,
can send his emissaries and we're going to get wholly attacked. Or he's going to take control of you and you're going to kill us. Or maybe you want him to hear it so that he comes for us because you're with him. Or don't get this.
first of all, I don't swing that way, okay? Jensen, I'm not
Swing
with you,
what
okay?
way? You swing every way.
I'm
You
just,
swing that sword and everything before you got good with your spells.
yeah, but that's beside the point. It was a- but, no, I'm helping you guys. Trust me.
Right now,
as I
you're not helping. I'm
burn
going
everything
now. Even if I can't get into it, I'm going there because I need some peace.
Is this a bad time to mention that I detected good and evil earlier and Tap detected its fiend and as I heard laughing in the forest? And
What?
shadows
Wait, what?
on this way.
What are you talking about?
Where?
Okay,
Where
do it
was it?
again. Slower.
You said that Tap detected as a fiend, you know here?
I'm no fiend. I'll tell you that right now. I'm no fiend.
Are you sure?
Fiend.
Yes. See that? Could a fiend do that? No.
I just thought I should
Just what a fiend would
tell
say.
you guys.
Where, Vidna? Where? Where is the fiend?
Right there. Points at Tap.
I'm not feeling that.
Is her spell still up?
It has been 10 minutes, I would say. So no.
It went away, but Esmeralda did say he could mess with my divination, so he might have just been, you know.
Or he might have been here.
That's why you heard laughing.
I
What
didn't
sort of-
recognize the laughter.
Women's laughter? Man's
No,
laughter?
Male. It was like, wah ha 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 ha.
Hmm.
Oh, so it wasn't like mwahaha. It's just ha ha ha.
See
It was
what I'm
he,
saying?
he.
He could be listening at any time.
If he's always listening, then he already knows.
Well, he can tap into my divination somehow.
Right.
Tap into it.
Yeah,
I
you
will cut off
detected
your
as a
finger.
fiend for me. I don't know if it was him or you. So, just thought I should let you know.
Hey, which one of us knows how to actually get into the thing? I know there's like a certain sequence you gotta do to get the door to
It
open.
was Irina.
We all watched him do it. I guess we
I
could all.
did not.
Well, I did.
It was very complicated, and seeing as none of you have keen mind,
Let me check my
Are you
notes.
saying we're all idiots?
no, I'm
You don't have
saying
keen
that
mind.
it would be like watching a really complicated dance and then just imitating it perfectly 7 or 8 days later without practicing or thinking about it since.
We should have had him show us. So
I'm sure
looks
there's
like
a reason he
Right, so
didn't.
are you saying we locked her in a tower that we can't even get back into?
Yep.
There's always ways to get into things. I'm sure. We'll just have to check it out.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why would we do that?
we're not
I
that
think-
bright.
I thought somebody besides her actually saw it. Like, actually knew it.
No, I watched, but apparently I'm not smart enough to remember. I definitely watched.
Yeah, I
Hell shit. Would have been nice if God told us that.
I
deliberately didn't want to know.
I kind of go based on you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is the first time you guys have mentioned it in 8 days. So
I thought I had written it down, but I'm not seeing it. I see a bunch of other stupid shit, but not that.
No, it's probably in your notes. You just won't find it for another 2 months.
I'll be like, what does this mean? Oh, that's it.
we'll be into the homebrew game next year, and she'll. What are these notes?
That's right. Alright, well, that completely changes everything. Alright, well, I'll concede then, since we have absolutely no idea how to do anything there, we never should visit there again, and whatever's left
But you
behind
wanted to take a break.
more chicken.
Could Rictavio
It's
not let us
true.
in?
Octavio
Yeah,
may
what
have
if there?
left.
Or whatever Rictavio left inside?
Yeah?
Well, no.
Should call Rapunzel? Let down your hair?
Were there windows in the top of the tower?
Mhm.
So she can actually look out?
Mhm.
Well, then technically we could camp out in front of it and she would potentially have a chance to see us.
Guys, so if that was him messing with my spells, does that mean that he knows that I know about him knowing?
Did you use a message to tell someone?
No.
Then no.
Don't tip your hand about it. As long as he can't. Well, he can spy on us somehow. Haven't figured that out yet. Magic, I assume. But, you know.
Maybe we should just go. I mean, as long as he can't follow where my spell goes, I could cast Sending again and be very vague.
Open door.
Alright, well let's try
You can
this. We have to go fairly close to it anyway. If you all stay off the beaten path, I'll just go over there and tell Rapunzel to let her down her bloody hair.
Or we
If
could
it
just
works,
like
it works. If it doesn't, keep going.
we could camp there, like you said, though.
And what if the devil is watching us?
That's what I was saying.
That's why I said we shouldn't go there.
Devil's always watching us.
Yes, he is.
I hate this. It's like we don't want to do anything because he might be watching us. But we still do things because we know he's watching us. So everything we do is under his careful eye. So it's like kind of mute. Essentially, it means that he knows the efforts that we're doing. He knows exactly what we have. He knows exactly what we're going to do.
Then why don't we fight him?
Because we don't have enough stuff yet.
Okay. How about this? We rest at the base and then we go to get the next item. And we don't even go inside.
That's fine.
I worry about attracting attention. I think maybe Irina is right.
Okay, wait, real quick. Is this where we're going next? Right here? Is this the Argynvostholt or?
Yeah.
As far as you know, that is Argynvostholt.
Okay. We could go into where the trees break and then camp close to her, maybe? What do you guys think?
To be clear, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
I think they mean for short rest.
Yeah. I think it'd be good to get a short rest. I'm still at like half health. There's no way I'm walking into that place the way I am now.
Yeah, I'm down pretty high too.
What about Valaki?
Mhm.
Well,
It has
we
been
thought
a long
about it.
time now. There are friends there.
Well, but didn't Esmeralda say that it's completely screwed, or was that us telling her? I can't remember.
Believe
No,
that was what
she-
you said.
Okay.
said
well, then
that-
I'll tell you it's completely screwed.
That's not. Okay.
What? What's not?
She said that there's a new Baron and that they're rebuilding, but it's not good right now. But we could go there.
You are looking for
Restock.
someplace safe to stay, someplace that is near.
It wasn't safe before. He came right in.
Your friends in Valaki might be able to assist in the other predicament.
Mm-hmm.
We might be able to get munitions. Or something.
I was more thinking of their unique abilities.
Yes.
I thought they were all in that other town.
What?
Don't know where they went.
Thought they were in Kresk.
We don't know. I'm sure Davian, or not Davian, but I'm sure Erwin and Danica are in Valaki for better or worse.
True. I don't know. I'm a little worried that they might not be too keen on us coming there because with all introduction and all, things kind of went to shit. They would recognize us if anybody was around then and now. Or not.
I recognize that we're dangerous and not to mess with us.
Especially
want
you,
to
you
drink.
bloody drop.
Well, anywhere we go is dangerous. I suggest we make a decision.
Everywhere we go is dangerous. Everywhere we go, he's watching. Everything we do could potentially destroy what we're doing. So where do we go that is the most productive at this point?
I'm fine with going to Valaki. If you want.
Shouldn't we go get the pointy thing?
I'm fine with doing that too.
Where's that at?
Right here.
Halfway to Valaki.
Yeah, we should
If
just
we go to Valaki, we're going to have to backtrack to get to that.
we should just go here. It's not too far away
Right.
from the other place, so
And we could take a short rest, like before we go in.
and then kick some butt.
Let's do it.
All right. I don't like it, but whatever. I guess we're going.
Where are you making for?
We're going to our doom.
Lord.
We're going to that place to fight the thing.
Okay. Straight
Right,
there?
what thing?
I guess so.
Yes.
Let's do another one of those things you guys love.
I
Yay.
want to fight.
Hmm.
Don't care if I die.
Okay.
Going down swinging.
I don't want you to die. I'm already carrying a bag of bones. I don't want to carry you too.
Oh man, I'd be much heavier.
Onward
Yes,
you go. The road toward Valaki.
But not going to Valaki.
Correct. You pass another intersection in the road. This one goes uphill toward a white, snow-capped mountain to the south. But you pass that and ride back into the woods. It takes you the better part of the next hour and a half before you reach yet another intersection. At which point I feel like I should get out my Argynvostholt. That is where you're going, right? Argynvostholt?
Mhm.
Yes.
Would Vidna be able to ride the horse?
If she
If she
wants.
wanted
Hmm.
Walk?
Okay.
Tap will give you the horse, Vidna, if you want to.
I mean, that does sound kind of fun.
Here. I'll hop down and I'll like grab Vidna and I'll like help her up real quick on the horse.
Okay. Good.
Have fun.
Please don't smack its butt.
I was going to, but I restrained. I held restraint. I literally was going to, and then I was like, I better not.
That
As
one's
you-
Namira. Vidna, this one's Namira.
But
As you
no,
ride through the morning, the clouds deepen. The mist actually lets up just a bit. You take the southern intersection now, a road you have not yet traveled, and ride onward through the forest. High above the river valley juts a quiet promontory upon which looms a sepulchral mansion. Its turrets are capped with fairy tale cones. Its towers are lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as has part of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark, octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by the howling of wolves in the woods below. But the house stands silent, seeming like the fossilized remains of some long-dead thing smote upon the mountainside. You've reached the mansion of Argynvostholt.
This is real spooky.
Digging
Short
it.
rest.
Yes, short rest.
And Kiva's not getting blood on her anymore. It's all washing off.
Oh, because it's raining?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's raining.
Depends
Yes.
how bright it got.
It is raining and storming now. Give me one moment just to get situated on the brand spanking new map.
Alright.
Irina,
Yes.
do you want me to have that? If so, I need to take the time while we're resting to study it.
If you're sure it's gonna be okay.
I don't know. Something
Is it-
bad happened with both my holy symbol and this one,
Mm-hmm.
so
And it was really scary when I tried to take it from you last time.
just don't try to take it from me again.
Well, that was creepy.
She doesn't say that.
Shouldn't take my things.
I'm sorry.
Precious.
No, Vidna, don't be sorry. I want to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
I'll try not to.
You know, I hate to be picky, but how do we know? I never have seen you do anything like that, like what happened when we fought the abbot.
I've never done anything like that before.
Right. And this is a very important symbol, isn't it?
Seems that way.
And I don't want it to subvert you or whatever happened. I don't know if it had a bad effect on you. I don't know. I've never seen you do anything like that, and I have to think that this thing did something to you.
I didn't feel anything from it.
What exactly effect are you talking about?
Well, when I when I tried to take the symbol from her,
Okay.
she acted like she was going to give it to me. And then her eyes went totally black and she grew fangs really quick. And also, remember all that necrotic damage that we took.
What?
Yeah,
I don't remember growing fangs.
I know what I saw.
I'm gonna stick my fingers in her mouth and examine.
Normal teeth.
It wasn't comfortable for her.
Dental.
Flashback.
Alright, so
dentist.
if you suspect that something is a bit off, are you saying that you don't trust her or you don't trust the symbol?
I don't know. Before we came here, she was never doing things like this. And since we've come here, it's happened a few times now.
This conversation, by the way, would be kind of shouted over the thunder and wind.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if it's the symbol or I don't know if something else in this land is affecting her. I don't know. I hope it was the staff, but like how can we be sure?
Well, give it to
Like-
me and then try to take it back.
Honestly, I can tell you right now, the only way that you're going to know is faith. If you don't have faith that she is who she was, and she's still one of us, then there's no answers you'll ever find.
I
And
do
then
have.
why is she even with us?
You know that I have faith. I just know what I saw.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
know
gonna-
what I saw.
I'm gonna hand the symbol to Vidna.
Vidna will slowly take it.
I'm going to look over at Vidna and just give her a really cold stare. If you sprout fangs and turn black, I'll kill you myself.
Well,
Well,
It's
Vidna.
like, you gotta have
will
faith, and if
immediately,
you
like-
do anything bad, I'll kill you.
Vidna will stick a finger in her mouth like,
When you clutch the holy symbol, it is cool to the touch. Nothing happens.
My teeth feel normal.
Your teeth feel normal.
I'm
Look,
just
see? It's fine.
staring at her intently.
All right. Hand
Okay.
her back that symbol.
She'll hold out her hand with the symbol on it.
I'll try to take it, I guess.
You guys remember Bilbo from Lord of the Rings?
You know?
Now, Vidna hands it back.
Yes.
All is normal?
Sure.
All is well. What do you mean, sure? That sounded weird.
Sounds like him.
He's just doing things.
Man, God is a jerk.
You continue your ride up to the promontory. The fog is thick. The rain thicker.
Like a pudding.
Something materializes out of the mist ahead.
Like,
Perched.
a short rest. Why are we going so
Yeah.
close?
Yeah. Didn't we do the short rest or not?
I think he's just trying to push the narrative
Where,
along.
were
but,
you
know.
gonna
We
stop?
were gonna short rest back there, right?
Yeah.
Like
Where?
around here, yeah.
Oh, I'm on a different map. Yeah, that's fine. You can take a quick short rest.
Well, that's
Yes.
why we're talking about this, so I could attune to it, possibly.
While we're
Vidna,
talking.
during that short rest, you find that you are unable
Wait,
to
before-
attune to the holy symbol.
Oh,
What? What'd you say?
I'm not gonna tell them that.
No, what did you say? I didn't hear because you were talking over.
That's a secret. It's fine.
Nothing. Just
Something
a little
about,
something for Vidna.
Yeah, more secrets. Cool. That's awesome.
Hey,
Well,
you keeping secrets.
It is a magic item, so if you could give me the info about it, that'd be great.
I would love to once you attune to it,
Okay.
but you can't attune to it at the moment. You try, and you feel shut out.
Don't shut me out. Okay. She's gonna pretty much spend the whole short rest, like, just trying to, praying.
It's misty, it's rainy, it's cold and dreary, and Kiva, something kind of bothers you throughout this short rest. A feeling that you can't shake, like you've been down this road before. But the feeling passes. And with your your wounds newly bandaged, your stomachs now filled, you set out once again. We'll say it's around 1 o'clock in the afternoon by the time you reach the top of the promontory and face the mansion. Though you can't quite make out the mansion through the fog. What you can make out, and I will review accordingly. What you can make out, perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite, is a moss-covered statue of a dragon, its wings tucked close to its body. The statue looks east toward the mansion. Oops. I just realized I am missing a dynamic lighting line. Let me just add it in before anybody notices. Don't look at my horrible artwork. Don't look at it. Nobody
What
look.
am I not supposed to be seeing? I mean, I see a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know.
There.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Holy
I've
crap.
already seen it. I was just going to ask about that.
I was already moving over there to take care of some stuff.
I bet you were. So, you guys see a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite covered in moss, atop which stands the statue of a dragon, its wings tucked into its body, facing east, staring at you as you approach. No, that's west.
It looks like
It's facing the mansion.
Building. Yeah.
Sorry, it's facing the mansion. The fog makes it hard to see the dragon's features from a distance, but as you approach and presumably dismount, you can see that the dragon is a silver dragon of noble bearing, its spiny frill cracked and broken in many places. The statue is 10 feet tall, but looks much more imposing because of the granite block on which it's perched. And I have a picture for you guys.
Yay!
Can we do like some type of insight check to see if it's something we recognize from history, lore?
Oh,
Yeah, you can do a history check.
yeah, I should totally do that, huh? Since I've apparently felt like I've been
Right.
here.
I suck at history checks, but I'm gonna do it.
Does the dragon have a name tag?
Ugh, 9.
As per
That
the
is
picture.
That is cool as hell. I like that dragon.
Oh yeah, he looks squishy.
Jensen, Vidna, you've not heard of this.
What the heck? Let me try one.
We suck.
Kiva, looking at it, it feels familiar.
17.
And it hits you, Kiva. It hits you, Kiva, that you've seen this dragon in your dreams, though you can't quite remember the context or what. It's like, you know, when you try to remember an old dream and it just seems like it's slippery, like a wet bar of soap. You just can't get a hold of the memory of the dream.
I don't know if this helps, but I got a 17.
Tap. For just a moment, you recall a great battle, a massacre, and a silver dragon feathered with arrows plunging to its death amidst the carnage of war. And you know that this is the dragon Argynvostholt. Then you kind of stop and are like, wait, how do I know that?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're not really clear on that.
That's what Kiva dreamt of more recently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Vidna, you had some time to study that symbol. Is everything okay now? You're good, right?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay, cool. I'm glad.
I don't feel like I need to hang on to it like all the time, so that's good.
Well, then I was worried about nothing.
You sure were.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's this place, you know?
Yeah, makes you grow fangs, snap it.
Yeah.
Right. I'm glad we can be so candid about something so creepy. All right, shall we go in?
Yes.
Okay. I will move up to the stairs, but
I
not
guess
get up.
I'll find a safe place to tie the horses off while they're doing that.
The only thing you can really see nearby to tie them off to is the statue. Unless you want to tie them off to... So, actually, since Jensen and Tap and Vidna are approaching, I guess I can also mention that flagstone steps, flanked by stone railings, climb to a landing in front of a pair of tall wooden doors with rusted iron bands and knockers shaped like small dragons. Carved into the lintel above the entrance is the word Argynvostholt. So you
Okay,
could
I
probably
totally
tie
want
the
that on my
horses up
front
there.
door now. Can I get dragon knockers? That is so cool.
Right?
I'm sure you can get them on Amazon.
I gotta look that up. That just sounds so cool. I'm a dork, I know. Okay, if there are the railings, do they have like the struts underneath that we could tie the horses to, so they're actually more towards the green grass ground?
Oh. Yeah. I would say that would be fine.
Okay, then
Okay.
I'll bring them over. I'll bring them over to the side and tie them off, and I will look Valentine in the eyes and guys,
Plan a wet one.
we will be right back, okay? We're going in and coming out. Be a good boy and a good girl. Pats, 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 pats. And I'll make sure they have some grass and stuff that they can nibble on.
Hopefully they can get a little bit of shelter from the blowing wind and rain since they're near the building. I
Okay.
will look over at Ismark and be like, oh, right, we have to clear this now. Are you good with going in here, or do you want to stay with the horses?
Whatever you prefer.
I'm giving you the option since, we don't want to feel like we're making you do what you don't want to do, even though you keep saying that. Do you want to fight, or do you want to hide?
If you require a fighter, then I will join you.
So you're all in?
Yes.
Because if you're in, you're one of us. It means I'm trusting you to save my ass, and you're trusting me to save your ass. I don't want you going in half-hearted and all livery.
I will
I
join
need your
you.
game face on.
And hold tight. I would like to reiterate, as I do every couple of game sessions, I would prefer if you guys narrate movement prior to actually moving tokens around. I would rather keep it more descriptive than tactical, at least outside of combat. So, Kiva, you're the only one I haven't heard from with regards to, like, what are you doing as Chell is tying off the horses? Tap and Jensen made for the landing.
I'm gonna go be with Jensen.
Okay.
It's an important conversation, and we have the same morals.
She's gonna get in his face just as much as me. He's gonna have like two people staring him hard.
Kiva's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna using the rain to go like this.
I'm actually gonna check the landing and see if there's anything like funny going on with it, like any kind of traps or any kind of like weird things could be.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
All right. $19.
19. Looking it over, the steps are slick with rain, but the stone is a little warped.
Do you mean from just foot traffic or?
Not really sure what. It could be that it's had heavy foot traffic.
Maybe dragon traffic?
Well, you don't see like any footprints or anything like that. More like something has kind of warped the cobblestone so that it kind of, or I should say the brick, so that it kind of swirls together in places.
Okay. Can I, like, where at? Just in the center or just
The whole thing.
the whole thing? Okay. I'm gonna slowly move to the door then.
Okay. As Tap begins to ascend the steps, you all hear the sound of stone shifting behind you. Turning, you can see the mouth of the dragon statue opening, and you hear a sound as of air being sucked in.
Out of the way.
And then suddenly it exhales violently, just a simple, cool breeze out of its mouth that washes over all of you,
Oh.
kind of blowing rain against you, and
Yeah, Vidna's like,
then
ah!
it lets up.
When it's exhaling, I'm actually not gonna
My
breathe, and
God.
I'm gonna move away before I take in another breath.
Okay. I mean, it was like literally just like a breeze, like a gust of wind that just.
Was it
Let up.
refreshing?
It was supposed to be fire, but it's not. I got it. So there's a contraption down deep somewhere in this castle will turn on that dragon's fire. It's a trap. Don't you know? I can see that,
It is not working.
which is good for us, and that means we have to look for traps in here. That's what that means.
How tall is that statue with the dragon's head?
So the granite block that it's standing on is 10 feet, and then the statue of the dragon is another 10 feet. So the
20.
head would
The head-
be 20 feet up, angled down towards the doors.
Had a wave of like those people that go knocking on doors, and then there's someone in a statue costume waiting for the people to leave. I'll go up the stairs.
You also come up the stairs.
Yeah.
Let's move up to the stairs and give them a really close look.
Okay.
You said that well, do I also see that the bricks kind of seem like they're swirling, or should I do a check to see if there's
He didn't
any-
mention it, so I'd say it would be an investigation check.
Alright. Since I am looking at investigating, I want to see what I see.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Which is funny because looking at the screen, I see a 2 and a 4.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of funky the way it says.
That would have been a re-roll. Darn it.
Yeah, I'm going by what it says
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah, you should. You should. Yeah, you also notice that the stone seems a little warped. Though with your natural 20, you don't get the sense that it's so much fire that warped it as it is constant cold and then melting and then cold again. Like it was getting like intense ice.
Okay. I'm going to go up the stairs on as far of the periphery as I can.
Okay.
Ooh, I can see through the window.
I'm actually going to inspect this door here.
Okay.
Or
So
another.
I mentioned already the knockers on it, and that above the entrance you can see the word Argynvostholt.
Big old knockers.
Dragon knock.
Is it locked?
Do you want to test it?
Can I check for any kind of traps?
What could possibly go
Make an
wrong?
investigation check.
I'm not very good at this. I'm not my monk.
All right. While he's doing that, I'll turn to everybody and be like, "All right, just a heads up. A lot of the warpage that you're seeing on those stones, it's from severe cold, repeatedly hitting it, and then thawing, and then hitting it. I think we may be up against some frosty dudes."
14.
Oh, why couldn't it be fire?
14. You don't find any signs of a trap on the door.
Giddy.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of get back to the side over here, like beside the door.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell Kiva to move back, and I'm gonna like check the door handle, see if I can open it.
Just step aside.
Okay. The door
Dude.
opens.
It opened. Ooh. Ooh. Before I step in, I'm gonna actually look to see if I can see, right? There's light in here.
Mhm.
I'm guessing.
I will. Well, no. There's natural light,
Oh my god.
Okay.
but I will now tell you what you see.
I'm gonna take one step in, I guess. Can I do that?
Yeah, yeah. And as you guys move into the foyer, it feels like a king's tomb. Actually, the sounds of the storm grow quiet in here too.
No.
A grand staircase leads up to stone balconies, held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead out of the foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders.
Is there a fireplace?
No, not in here.
You and your damn fireplaces. Jeez.
Sorry, I have to find a fireplace.
I'm gonna get to Jensen real quick. I mean, not Jensen, Tap.
Okay.
I guess Ismark will also enter.
One step forward.
Yeah. I guess we're going in.
Okay.
Yeah, Vidna will head in as well.
I'm gonna take a few minutes here and look around the room, and as I look around the room, I'm gonna see if there's any kind of thing suspicious around the room.
Okay. And I will note the dotted line are where the upper balcony kind of goes around the
Okay.
Okay.
foyer.
Where did
Where's Vidna?
Ashley, I didn't hear you. Are you coming in as well?
Yes!
Okay.
she said it, but she decided not to move her token for some
I
reason.
didn't hear her.
It didn't move.
Well, like I said, this is more
What?
narrative than tactical anyway.
Help!
Vidna,
Help! Help!
Um,
Vidna,
Oh, there we go.
not again.
Stuck
Not
in the
like
door.
this.
You're hopeless.
Where were these handsome men at again? On the balcony?
You can see them. Those are the 4 busts, and
Oh.
the 4th is
And one is
shattered on the
smashed.
floor. Yep. It's
I
good
want to
map detail.
investigate those handsome men.
I specifically want to investigate the smashed one.
And as you guys move into this foyer, there's a sudden gust of wind, and the double doors slam shut behind you.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Are they
Probably, given that Kiva's back is like standing right by them, I would imagine it makes her jump a little bit as the door just slams shut behind her.
I'm gonna yell
And
to
then
her.
she checks to see if her tail got caught in it.
No, I think I would know instantly.
You'd be feeling that, that's for sure.
Kiva, is the
There's
doors
bones
locked?
in there. Oh, show me the handle. Is it locked?
No.
Okay.
No.
Alright, we're good then.
There's windows too. So,
Yeah, but they're made out of titanium glass.
right.
Is it me or is it getting weirder?
I'm probably getting weirder.
Okay. As long as you're aware of it.
Possession is a crazy thing.
What's everyone's
not-
passive perception?
Not high.
Crap.
Oh, this is where I excel.
Fine.
Mine's 15.
Okay. Well, what was the lowest?
9?
9.
Oh, you're lower than
12. Mine's a 12.
Mine's always suck.
Okay.
mine's 10.
As long as no one's below an 8, you all suddenly become aware of a great shadow with wings moving across the walls, from the north walls, stretching over the floor and up the south walls, before disappearing.
Oh
Darn
boy.
it.
And you hear the soft, bestial hiss in the darkness.
What was it?
Can we tell what kind of hiss it was? Like a snake or like a dragon or a...
Could be.
Shadow was a dragon. It was totally a dragon.
Whatever
must
it
freak it
was,
out.
it was massive and winged.
Could
It was a bat.
Oh, was it?
See, this is why I don't like magic.
have been Strahd,
That's all
too.
kinds of weird,
Yeah.
fucked up shit.
Yeah, we don't know what that was. It doesn't seem like it's bothering us yet, but everybody be real careful what you touch. And then I'm gonna go poke around the smashed bust.
And touch it?
I'm just gonna say a
my
bat could
fear.
be big. If it was
No
close to the
one-
light.
Vinno wants to look at the handsome men with Shell.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stand in the middle of the room.
A girl.
Each of the busts depicts a different man, though they all have similar characteristics. They all have the same pointed jaw. They all have the same proud brow. The same intense eyes, or stare, I should say,
Crazy
and
eyes.
expression.
Do we recognize those eyes? You can tell me.
None of them.
Oh.
Their family, perhaps.
Though the southern one, Kiva, you'd swear you've seen that face before somewhere. In a different life.
A boyfriend?
Hmm. Some man meat.
Well, they sure are handsome.
What if that was my father?
Jensen,
Yo.
the remains of the shattered bust are pretty sparse. Unfortunately, it was pretty thoroughly destroyed. Even looking at the pieces, you can't really even get a notion of what the face may have once looked like.
I'm not so much worried about what it looked like as discerning like how the pieces scatter and the origin to see where was it hit from or what might have actually hit it.
That would be an investigation check.
Oh, then I'm gonna have no frickin' idea. Hang on. 'Cause I suck at these. 11!
11.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, it looks like maybe something knocked into the pedestal holding the bust up and knocked both of them over.
Okay.
But that's about the most you can surmise.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the open doors here. And...
Tap, you gotta say first and then
Oh,
go.
sorry. All right, well, I'm gonna go over by the open doors here,
Okay.
and then just kind of peek in, see what's in here. Not stepping in, just peeking in. Can I see or no?
So, peeking in, the room is actually lit.
With a fireplace?
Oh no.
Yes.
And as you creep through the doors, why don't you go ahead and move like just enough inside so that you can reveal the map.
And roll
Is
for
that a trick
initiative.
question? That's a trick question, isn't it?
No, it's. I'm assuming you're just
Oh,
kind of peeking
shoot.
through. You might not actually be moving in, but
There was more than I thought in here.
Okay. So what you see as you peek through these doors is a 20-foot long table with sculpted dragons for legs, which stands in the center of the hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings, and several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table, you see a crystal chandelier that glows with a soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are two life-sized statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Rainwater trickles through cracks in the ceiling, flowing down the west wall and adding to a large puddle on the floor. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast corner being the ones that you've looked through, and they hang open. You see a pair of leaded glass doors, their panes cracked and broken, standing open between panels of stained glass set into the eastern wall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass doors lies a long, dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
I got a question real quick. These doors, when I look at these doors, do I see like they've been left open? Have they been open for a long time? Do they look like they were just open?
Make an investigation check.
Alrighty.
Kiva.
Ah,
20, natural.
Oh, wait.
You get the sense that these doors have been left open for a long time.
Okay. All right. Before I do what I'm going to do, go ahead. Anyone else
Yeah.
want to do anything?
Kiva, you said you remembered about the sword, where it might be in this place.
uh,
I'm asking you because you wrote it down.
I know. I'm stuttering as I get it. It just says in the house. The treasure lies in Dragon's house, in hands once clean and now corrupted.
In hands once clean and now corrupted.
Oh, also, weapon of vengeance. So you might want to keep a note of that.
Well, that sounds dangerous.
I mean, whoever used it last was probably betrayed. Or felt betrayed. Who knows?
Perhaps this man? Ismark points up to the tapestry.
Is this the tapestry right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Was that the man that looked familiar?
Yes.
I feel like I've seen this man before.
This man?
Ah,
Where? Is he Barovian?
I don't know.
The tapestry is torn in places. You can see it must have once been rich and valuable,
Like
I don't
torn as
recognize him.
but it
like
depicts
ripped or sword cut.
hard to tell. But it depicts a nobleman standing proud, patriarchal, if you will, like maybe the master of this house. He wears silver plate armor.
Jensen, would
Boy.
you wear that?
Yeah, I think I would. It's really nice armour. Probably better than what I'm using. I would wear it. I never have worn it. Doesn't look familiar, does it? I don't think it would.
Does he look like any of the bus?
He has the same prominent jaw, the same intense gaze, similar features, but not any of the exact faces.
Would I be able to hear him from in here talking about wearing armor?
Yeah. Well, given, I mean, just how far apart Chell and Kiva are, I guess they're not that far apart, but they're kind of, they're calling to each other in this large, echoey foyer, so the voices carry.
Okay. I'm actually just going to lean over and be like, Jensen, if you want some nice armor, there's some in here.
Where are you? Are you
I'm over
staying
here.
with the group?
I am with the group. I'm just over here, maxing and relaxing.
Okay. Stay there, I'll take a look, but we need to be very careful, so don't touch anything.
I don't touch anything. You know me.
Can I get closer to this tapestry to see if there's any, like, placard or anything written around it?
Mhm.
You know, like
So you want to go up the steps a little bit?
Yeah, I pretty much want to get right in front of it, so if it kills me, whatever. Death to the tapestry.
Looking at it, you don't see any signs of an identifying label or a name.
Does it look like there was a placard removed, or just nothing?
Nothing.
That's strange.
Anything behind it, Jensen?
The last time I did that, I got turned to
Oh my
green.
god.
Mm-hmm.
If I do that again, I am so gonna kick your ass.
Do you want
I will look behind it because there's no reason for me not to.
You
Yeah.
pull
That's
the
fine.
curtain aside slowly, and then lift. Nothing. Stone wall.
No, it's nothing back here. It's just a wall.
Hmm.
I'm gonna assume this was the man of the house.
Looks that
Considering
way.
all the busts and stuff, I'm wondering if it was like an order. Maybe they
Well-
were the local knights or something.
They all look very similar. They must be related. Family or something.
Right.
There has been no order of knights in Barovia as long as I've been alive, nor my father.
Recognize any of this artwork? Does it even look like something you've seen before? Style, stone.
They don't look Barovian.
This house is very old and run down. I mean, half of it's falling.
Strange that nobody's seen anything like this and it's all still here.
Kiva's
Think
seen
people
something like
looted.
this.
Who?
Kiva.
Mhm.
Kiva,
Barovians-
you do
Yeah.
feel like it's...
Is it like more like in a past or the dreams?
both. Particularly this fella in the tapestry.
I'm just gonna go upstairs and kind of stare at him.
He kind of...
What kind of check do I make to see like if I remember this dude?
Let's go ahead and call it a perception check.
All right,
Well, she's looking at it. I'm gonna look at her.
19.
Nice.
19. You feel like you know this man. Like... It's hard to explain. You just feel a sense of terrible sadness looking upon him. And a familiarity, like of a memory just out of reach. You can almost feel it. You can just kind of touch it before it pulls out of your grasp. And then it's gone, and you just don't remember. But for that one moment, you actually find, like, there's a tear on your face. You have to wipe it away, and you have no idea why, where that came from, what. It was not your own.
I feel sorry for this man.
Why?
Oh, this guy?
I don't really know or remember.
The look on your face was more like, I don't know, seeing an old family member.
I wish I could say, but I can't.
Well, I guess we should get moving.
Mm-hmm.
We have a certain guy that's spooking into the next room.
I'll go follow. Oh, I'll wait
Jeez.
for the ladies. But does my chin look anything like this guy's chin?
If only there were a mirror.
No, I mean like feeling it and just be like, is it
Hard to tell, you know. I mean, it's hard to tell from just feeling your chin. Like, does this feel like this guy's chin looks?
So you're telling me in her whole life she never looked in the mirror?
No, I'm just saying, like, I honestly, I don't imagine Kiva's looked in too many mirrors. She's a soldier in a medieval setting.
only to braid her hair?
Vinna will pull out a silver mirror and hold it up for her.
Okay,
you
fine.
brought one.
I'll give you that one. I'll
Sister,
give you that.
got your back.
Got you, yo.
You
Your
look in the
face,
mirror,
God.
and like you actually kind of turn around so that you can see it in the background with the mirror, so you could kind of compare yourself to it. And as you do, yeah, you kind of do have a jaw like that.
I'm very manly. This
And
is
as
why
you
I'm a
kinda-
soldier.
Look closer into the mirror. You can see that you also have that proud brow. And is that a hand on your shoulder? And really quick, you look, and there's nothing back in the mirror.
Tap,
You were
stop
just
doing
seeing
weird
things.
things.
I'm way over here. What are you talking about? Got a hand?
Hashtag just Barovian things.
Sister, he kind of looks like you, kind of. I mean, minus, the horns and stuff.
How would that even work?
Not
Well, when
no.
two people love each other, they
Oh, dear
get
God.
married and then they have a nice honeymoon.
How do you think tieflings are made?
That's a good segue to cut over to Tap.
I would like to follow Tap.
I'm gonna hang my head
So-
in shame.
Tap, as you're kind of moving into this dining hall, Chell steps after you. What would you like to do in here? You'll note that the puddle and the smashed chairs are included in the map.
Yep. I'm going to actually go and peek into this room.
Tap. Wait.
I'm not.
I'll call
I'm
back
not-
to the guys. Guys, come on. He's going.
I'm not. I'm not forcing anything.
Where's he going?
I'm just
I know.
looking.
It's just like Death House.
No, it's not.
He's just going.
Guys, come on.
Well, if the minute she says death house, or whatever would be the proper way to refer to it, I'm gonna expediently go that way because I have
Right.
very bad memories of that place.
The Durst House.
I'm gonna.
I should
I'm gonna
say.
be like. I'm gonna be like, Chell, check out the armor right there. I'm gonna tell her about the armor in the corner, and then I'm just gonna peek right through this door though.
I don't
like
think
that.
we should touch the armor. I mean, remember last time we touched armor? What happened?
Statues, technically.
Yeah, they killed us, but
Well, it
They didn't
looked
kill-
like armor.
Okay. So, Tap, you move around the disheveled chairs, the long dining table, past the statues, to the glass doors, which are open. Beyond, you see cracked wooden pillars, which support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone-walled chapel, and you can see the dotted lines kind of indicate where that balcony is.
yeah.
Narrow archways lead to lead to two spiral staircases, which curl up to the balcony above. And a door set into the north wall has a wooden beam barring it. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas relief. Tall, arching windows, set with panels of stained glass, decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room. Through the fog, you can see 3 armored figures kneeling before the altar.
And okay, have they? They didn't see me yet, right?
Well, you haven't exactly been stealthy.
But I haven't been knocking things over either. I'm just kind of walking.
Do
I
you,
just
well,
got-
you've also been kind of calling out. Tell you what, go ahead and make a quick stealth check if you want to back out, or otherwise they will spot you immediately.
All right, I'm going to try a stealth check. I'm going to try to back out. Please, Lord. Oh my gosh. Well, they see me. I'm going to have to kill them.
They roll
These chainmail clad
or not?
well, it was against their passive perception.
I mean, he didn't say his
So
roll,
I-
so
I'm sorry, 3. But they technically, the only thing they would see is my head because I'm peeking in. Remember?
Yeah, I know. But when you do, as you kind of lean,
They can see through the mist.
The door opens a little further, like you pushed it open a bit to see more,
Oh no!
and it creaked loudly, and all 3 of the armored heads turn to stare at you,
Sneaky.
and all 3 of them stand up and draw long swords. Everyone roll initiative.
Ah, shit.
Just like Death House. Oh,
why do they
Yeah.
do that?
That's
Like-
maybe we can talk them out.
You know, I'm very curious to see who's gotten us in more combat situations than a barbarian.
I'm surprised, honestly. It isn't usually not
Holy
the
shit.
barbarian.
Yeah. Oh, I love my reroll.
Dang.
Oh, there's a lot going on in this room. Okay.
Oh, hey guys. Hey, Rin.
I guess I'm gonna
Dutch
do that. Well, this way, initiative will be a surprise. Okay, so I'm going to call out each person, and you just tell me what you got, okay?
all right.
Except for them, they got that. Woo! Where's Ismark? I'll roll his, too. Okay. Tap,
9.13.
Chell,
12.
Kiva,
0.13. It's important.
Vidna.
8.1.
Oops.
We're rolling really low tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
And
right.
Jensen.
10.
Okay. You hear. There we go. You hear the knights as they draw their swords. You dare enter this place?
No. No.
No. Boom.
They charge
Oh boy.
across the open chapel.
Jeez, oh Pete.
So you're gonna have cover from one of them. The
Are
third
these
one-
5-foot squares?
No,
10 foot?
10 foot.
Okay.
As they charge toward you,
Holy moly.
gotta find- with their long swords.
Do the log roll.
Actually, the third one stays back a little further. He's going to stay here. And I'm going to resolve him first, because he stares at you hatefully.
Like, I didn't do nothing.
Why you hating, bro?
You mad, bro?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Whoa. Revenant.
All right. $17.
17. Okay. You avoid that one's gaze as he just stares, quaking with hatred. The other two are each going to attack you with their longsword twice.
Oh gosh.
So we'll do the one that you have cover against first. Don't forget you have mage armor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
So cover means you have +2 to your armor class. That is a 6 to hit and a 14 to hit.
I'm at 14 right. Which one's got the cover?
Both of these.
Both of them I have cover for?
For these two attacks, yes. This is just the one who has cover, or who you have cover against.
Oh,
cast
okay.
mage
So
armor?
yeah, so I have 14 normally, but I also have cover, so that's a +2
Okay.
to that.
So
right?
his sword smashes right through the glass door, shattering it. All of you behind Tap, if he hadn't shouted for, shouted alarm yet, you can hear the smashing of glass. The other one attacks you twice and you do not have cover against this one.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit and a 23 to hit.
They'll both hit.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dead.
Ow.
Well, it's 20 damage from the first longsword.
Ow.
Wow.
God, I'm feeling so nostalgic right now. It's like our first
Alright.
episode all over again. I swear.
Our ranged mage is up front.
The second hit is 17 damage. So the first one comes and you kind of duck behind the door. His sword hacks into it, shattering the glass. The second one, you dare! And swings downward at you.
I didn't even do anything.
The sword kind of slices your front a little bit, and you're clutching at the new injury. And as you try to stagger back through the door, he stabs through the door after you, and it kind of goes right through your hip. It hurts like hell.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, we see him kind of backpedaling into the room, bleeding like a
Well, you do, Jensen.
hobo. Hey, I'm looking right at him.
After them is Chell.
I don't think it's my turn.
It is.
Um,
Bye.
Kiva was 12.13.
Yep.
And I'm
Your-
12.
What's your dexterity?
3.
So you'd be 12 point. Okay, no, your dexterity score.
My dex score
Mm-hmm.
I think she has a higher dex than I do.
Yeah, you
That
do.
would be-
is 16.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so yeah, it's Chell.
Okay, well, I don't know what to do. I wasn't ready for my turn. I'm gonna attack it. Why can't I select my token?
Because you have the ruler, probably.
Can I can I know what it is?
Make a religion check.
Okay.
Would it be safe to say that I went about right there?
8.
Well, no, technically, you're still here. You'll be
Okay.
there on your turn. You can move back on your turn.
Alright.
Or not if you don't want to. 8,
No, I
you
thought
don't
I
know what
kinda-
you're looking at.
Are they both within 5 feet of me?
No. Technically, from there, neither is within 5 feet of you.
Well, what do I gotta do to...
Move in here with, like that.
Now they're both within 5 feet?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll attack one with an unarmed strike,
Okay.
I guess.
And looking at them, they're wearing tattered chainmail that offers probably... It doesn't look very effective anymore. Each of them has a long sword with a dragon's head cut, shaped into the pommel.
12 to hit.
12 will not hit.
And I'll try to attack the other one, I guess.
Okay. And in what manner, by the way, are these attacks?
Punches, I guess.
Okay.
But it's an 8.
You punch at the other one, and he just turns it aside with his armor, with his arm. Just kind of deflects it.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll spend a key point and do my Flurry of Blows. Same one. 2 more strikes. 15 and 16.
Both of those will
Punches.
connect.
Okay, so 7 and 7.
So, as he deflects the first one, you follow up with 2 more quick jabs. He takes 14 damage. Okay. It occurs to me I probably should have checked his immunities, vulnerabilities, resistances beforehand, but now I have done this.
Okay. Did he seem to take the full damage?
Yeah, he did.
And then I am going to move away. Let's see, I moved 20 feet. I'm gonna give someone else some room.
Well, you didn't move 20 feet in a straight line
Well,
because there was a table there. You were here, so
okay.
you'd have
Go ahead
gone
and-
like. I'll assume you kind of went around the chair.
All right.
So,
20 feet.
oh, yeah, actually, that is about 21 feet. Okay.
And then after that,
I'm sorry.
Let me just make sure that I'm good here. Oh yeah, of course. So yeah, just gonna give someone else some room to get in there.
Okay. As you withdraw, that is going to provoke from him.
I have the mobile feat, and I attacked both of them.
Yeah, but you only hit one of them. What could
It
you?
doesn't say I need to hit; it just says I need to attack.
Could you put that in the chat really quick, just so I can,
Yes.
for my sanity?
What sanity?
Okay. Melee attack against a creature you don't provoke. Okay, you're right. You don't have to hit.
Right.
It specifies whether you hit or not. Awesome.
Nope.
That is a great feat. I suddenly am much more interested in that feat.
Oh, good.
Okay. So Chell falls back. Kiva. The last thing you heard was like if you've ever heard a glass door shatter, you know how loud it is. It's kind of unmistakable.
I'm gonna run up the stairs.
Up the stairs?
Yeah. Why would I go down?
Because it came from down the stairs?
Wait. Fuck, I'm lost.
It came from like back this way, around behind the stairs.
Alright. Ugh. So that's how many feetsies going downstairs? No, it's only up, right? That you take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 10. Dash. So 20.
Okay, so you go running
40.
around the
Minute.
stairs. You go running around the stairs into the dining room. You kind of take it all in for a moment as you see the dining room before you. You see the long 20-foot table, the ruined chairs, the rainwater leaking down the wall, the statues, and you can see Tap furiously trying to backpedal before two knights bearing your battle standard.
Alright.
Though through their helms you can make out that their faces are rotted and decayed.
Alright, I forgot where I was. So.
To be honest, I would rather treat this more
Yes.
as like theater of the mind with a visual. Don't worry about the tactical. If you say so, what you're saying is you run down the stairs and dash into the dining hall.
Yeah, so I think about
That's
there.
fine. Something like that. Yeah, that's fine. And did you want to do anything with your bonus action?
I'm gonna rage.
Yeah.
Tuck. Move.
Okay. After Kiva is Jensen, who I would say also recognizes his old battle standard.
Do I? What do I recognize exactly?
The silver dragon on a blue backdrop.
Okay.
It's torn and tattered and ruined on their broken chain armor, but it's unmistakable.
Okay. I'm going to be approaching the door. I'll move myself in a second, but obviously I'm going to see those statues at the corners, and I'm going to give a good eye as I walk past it. One, do I recognize the armor at all on the statues? Commanding officers, superiors, head honcho, big G's. Master of all bacon.
Knights with dragon-winged helms and shields. Yes. The design is very similar to what... It's not the same. Yours didn't have the dragon wings, but the style is otherwise very similar, as is the motif.
Okay. And then as I approach what these guys are wearing, is that like those statues, or is it slightly different?
It's exactly the same, just ruined.
All right. With my movement now, crap. Hang on. I can get into the doorway with tap, and I'm gonna take 2 shots at the guy directly in front of me.
Okay.
With my spear.
There we go.
Swing.
Oh,
Natural 1, 7 with all my bonuses.
natural 1. You go to swing, and he throws the door shut, and your spear just right through the glass, shattering the other glass door.
Yay, more glass on the ground. Alright, second try. 23.
That
Great.
will hit.
Yay! Okay, now I am going to pop him with the spear, and then I also want to try casting Smite now that I'm connected.
Ah, okay. Excellent. 8 piercing damage.
Okay. And then... Where is it? Give me a second. Oh, there it is.
All right. First level spell are you using?
Yeah, I'll do it as first level, and then you tell me if they're considered...
Yes, they would be undead. So you do 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Wow.
8 times 3. 18 total.
Okay. As you stab into him, golden light emanates from the wound, and he cringes away from it as you rip the sword out. Or spear, sorry. As you rip the spear out. What is
Still going.
this?
This is why you should be a little bit more civil, you bloody git. Alright, well, if it didn't kill him, then, that's all I can really do. I mean, I do have my Aura Protection, so, Tap, you do get additions to your saving throws. If you do have to do any.
And indeed, it is Tap's turn next.
Okay, I am going to cast. These are 10-foot squares, right?
They are. Though, while you're dragging your token around, if you right-click, the ruler will appear.
Okay. Well, per se.
And again, I would, generally speaking, try to treat this more like, don't get bogged down in the tactics. Stick
Okay.
more to a narrative idea of what you want to do, and I'll just work with you to make it happen.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast the Sickening Radiance, which I will send it to the chat. All right, well, I just
Oh
did it.
boy.
But I'm going to cast it right here within the 20 feet, so it'll hit those 2 guys and hit the main guy right here.
Sickening Radiance is a 30-foot radius,
Or, well, right about here. You know what I mean? Like back here.
so you want to
up to-
fill the chapel, basically.
Yeah, I'm going to fill the chapel without hitting Jensen and me, basically. Which it's 120 feet distance that I can do it.
Let's see what kind of neat
Wow.
toys I have to play with by way of tokens. Yeah, that'll work. Set dimensions. It would be 3 by 3.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a good spell. It's a very good spell.
Pretty neat.
No.
That would have been really handy on the witches.
I didn't have it during the witches.
Have it.
Okay. I didn't have it.
Okay. The entire chapel begins to glow with a sinister green tint.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
That's real cool.
Kudos.
Kudos for that. Great.
Yeah.
Now get the hell out of the doorway.
Now let me take a
Keep
look at
them
that
there.
spell text. When a creature moves into the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So when they start their turn, they'll take the 23. They'll be affected by it.
Yes. And not only that, they'll get 1 level of exhaustion, won't they?
Yeah.
In theory, yes.
Yep.
And all the Geiger counters in Barovia begin clicking.
Glowing green ghouls.
So what Tap kind of does... well, why don't you tell me? How does Tap bring this about?
All right. Well, since I'm backpedaling, I kind of like put my foot down and stop myself, and then I just like bring my hands into the center and just throw. Like I throw like a wave at first, and it kind of just radiates in the whole area. A wave of green, like disease, radiation type thing.
And at first, it looks like it's going to swallow all of you, like Jensen, Tap, but it stops just short of you. And the revenant you are fighting begin
I just got chills.
begin to glow.
And if I do move back, I'll provoke from both of them, won't I?
You sure will.
I'm just gonna ready an action in case any one of the guys, either one, attacks me.
Oh, good. You learned a lesson.
Yes, I
From
did.
Okay. Vidna.
Whoa!
Kiva just went barreling past you. What do? You've heard now a lot of glass shattering.
Yeah. So this isn't. I can see past this. Is this wall not as tall as I thought it was, or
That what? What do you mean you can see past that? You can't see
there's
past
no
that.
dynamic lighting right here?
Oh
Weird,
no,
I could-
you've still got control over Kiva's token, I bet.
Oh, whoops!
Yeah.
I was like, I can see stuff.
I got it.
I can see.
Fixed. Better?
Oh, yep. Okay, I'm gonna hop over this. How far down is it?
Like 5 feet.
Okay,
So
I'll
you
hop down.
hop the railing.
Come on, Neatsvark, we need to go.
And you run after Kiva.
Yes.
You will almost certainly have to dash to get anywhere of
That
value,
is
but-
30 feet.
Mhm.
I can see them. So
Yep.
I will cast a spell.
Oh, I forgot you have ranged options.
I'm gonna clutch my new shiny holy symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Say the magic words.
Don't cringe,
Mechalek-
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Yay. I trust you.
Please smite these evil beings. I need to do a religion check first. Let me do that. 11.
The most you can tell, I mean, you can make out their rotted countenance. You can tell that they are undead, but you don't know what kind. You don't really know what you're looking at. You're probably a little distracted by the sight of Kiva's former banner. And yours,
I mean-
and Jensen's.
I would be quite familiar with it, considering. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame! This one, because I could see him the best.
Yay, that's the one I hit.
Okay, that is a dexterity save,
Mm-hmm.
which he succeeds in.
Go!
Golden flames burst into radiant light just where this knight is standing, but he easily sidesteps, and it misses him.
He doesn't take half damage, right?
Correct. Not on a cantrip.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
How's
marked.
everybody looking, health-wise? Let's see. Tap's
That
not.
looks like shit.
yeah.
Tapstein.
Well,
I will cast another spell.
oh, sorry.
Healing
I
word
will
on
not have
tap.
you
You
smart
trying
take
to
a-
skip me?
I,
Richard,
didn't- I
turn
forgot
it
you had
over.
bonus actions.
Fuck.
Let's all just calm down.
Hey, don't be so mean to him.
There is no calm down.
Healing word on tap.
We are not calm.
Heal 8. He heals,
Oh.
right? Nothing bad.
Mm-hmm. You cast this spell from your new holy symbol, and as you do, a single black tendril sprouts out of the red gem in the center, like a root. It's only about 2 inches long, and it's pressed against the metal of the holy symbol. But that's all.
Is that normal?
Sure.
Oh, Vidna, that was
I'm gonna
great.
I'm gonna hide it so nobody can see.
Vidna, it worked.
I'm not
Back to
facing.
normal.
Yes, it's working. It's working.
Yes.
What the hell is
Praise
this?
Paylor.
And tap, you get 8 hit points.
Thanks, Vidna.
You're welcome. Praise
Thank you, I feel better. I feel kind of wormy.
Ismark is going to charge into the dining room.
What is going on? Who are they?
They're undead.
He really can't do too much except, I guess, go
Sprint?
here and wait for an opening.
Wait for Depp to get out of the way.
And now it is their turn. And now we have an interesting conundrum. They are standing right in the middle of a radiation zone.
Death.
You're ready, a beaver.
Oh no.
Okay, so they need to make con saves. That's a 19 and a 14 against your DC of 14. So they both save, but they still take half damage, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
Oh, nope,
Yeah.
it says no damage.
Really?
But that's
Oh.
okay because it persists basically for the next minute or until you
Die.
end it. So there'll be plenty more chances for that.
I don't know about that.
Is it concentration?
No, I have to die, I think.
Is it not concentration?
Oh, let me look.
Oh,
Let me
that's
look.
dangerous if it's
If
not.
that's not concentration, yeah, that was very reckless.
Hang on.
We're not going in there.
Invocation. Concentration saving throw. Right?
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Concentration.
Yeah, I'm just.
There
I
should
don't
be a
just
box.
I don't see any.
Somebody look at a character sheet.
I think the DM needs to intervene.
Yeah, because I don't see anything that says Constitution
concentration.
or concentration. Sorry, damn it.
You have to look at the details.
It's under duration. Concentration up to 10
Oh,
minutes.
okay, I see it. I see it.
10 minutes. Jesus.
10 minutes.
Whoa.
That's a
Okay.
long time.
That is a very long time, as long as you can maintain that concentration.
Yeah, just go,
die.
go sit on the table behind us.
So,
Yeah.
the one who you were focused on, Tap, you notice that the wound that you dealt him begins to heal, and he heals 10 hit points.
Oh, shit.
However, the one that Jensen stabbed with the spear does not heal.
Wait, I didn't wound any of them, did I?
Or, I'm sorry, the one who... Yeah, you're right, it
Chell.
wasn't you. Chell, the one who Chell wounded. That one is going to engage Tap with 2 more longsword attacks. Though, you have cover because of the... Well, no, I don't think you do anymore. They kind of broke the door.
Yeah.
So there's the 2 attack rolls. We've got a 16 to hit and a 7 to hit.
16 will hit.
That's 10 damage, and you need to make a concentration check, which is just a con save.
Which means you get +1 when you do it.
Let me hang on. You need a Constitution check. Did you say?
Save. A con save, which I
Yeah,
believe
save.
you were-
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah.
There you go. 21.
21.
Holy shit. Okay.
22.
Saw the one on the
22.
board and I was like, no.
So you do not lose concentration on it. You maintain, and you take 10 damage.
And do I get to attack him again?
It's not your turn yet.
No, it was ready at an action, but okay.
Oh,
You never
you
said
can't.
that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't ready an action. You can't ready an action if you cast a spell.
Oh, okay. And I did say that, Jessica.
We have to go over readying actions again, I think.
The
We'll do so
third
later.
one is going to move up here, and these 2 are both going to engage Jensen in melee.
Bring it on.
Though Jensen, you have +2 to your AC against the first 2 attacks.
I have
So-
I have what?
Actually, hold tight, because before they attack, as both of them see that you wear their banner, they both have to make wisdom saves. Which they both succeed. So, the first 2 attacks, you have +2 to your armor class against.
Okay.
Here they come. We have
Oh, we're at 20.
A 21 and a 20.
Well, the 20 is my AC. The 21 is over my AC.
Okay. Is that including the cover?
Yeah, that's including the cover. My
Damn.
AC is normally 18.
Okay. So that one hits you for 9 and then 12 damage.
9 and then 12?
Yep. So you'd reduce each of those by your reduction.
These guys are tough.
True. Are they non-magic attacks?
These are not magical attacks.
Okay.
And now the other one, you do not have cover against this one. That is a 13 and a 16 to hit.
Neither of those would hit.
Okay. So you're kind of getting your feet under you. You're able to defend. They score a few hits, but
I'm hurting, but I'm not down.
their tactics are ferocious. It's like they have no regard to their own safety whatsoever. They're just coming at you with two-handed longswords as aggressively and viciously as they are capable of. I just remembered there's a third one who needed to make a con save against your radiation. I apologize. I forgot about that.
I like how we're just calling it radiation now.
I mean, that's what it is. Okay, so they all made their saves. Chell, it is your turn.
I can't do anything! 5, 10. I'll jump up on his table here, I guess.
Okay.
Fun. How far away do I have to be? 5, 10. Okay, so that's 60 feet. So, first of all, I will wish that I had a longsword right now. I would like to use my spiritual weapon.
A spectral blade bursts from your chest in excruciating, agonizing pain, and a spray of blood. It launches from you, and the blood, the pain is gone. You'll never
always
get
feels
used
great.
to that. And who do you want it to go for?
The most damaged guy? This guy?
The one who Jensen stabbed earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, the one who wasn't healing.
Right. But it was only a 10 to hit.
10 will not hit. So as it flies through the air toward him with a baseball bat-like swing, he just bashes the sword away and it goes flying against the wall. It'll have to...
Swing.
Does that...
Mechanically, it does nothing. It didn't hit
All
him.
drama.
Yep.
I probably... Okay, so I took the attack action. Would I be able to attack twice with extra attack, or no?
That was not the attack action. That
was a spell,
Yep,
right?
Exactly.
Okay. Then I...
Actually, I believe casting Spiritual Weapon is a bonus action, though.
Yeah, that's right. It is a bonus action. I'm gonna change my mind and step down here. But I'll keep my spiritual weapon over there. I'll try again
Okay.
next round, I guess.
So you hop back down off the table. Your feet slide a little when you land in the puddle, and you become kind of aware that there's a gathering pool of water behind you.
Ooh, wet.
Kiva,
One likes to ever move out of my way.
I was going to.
Was?
I was, but I couldn't, or I would have died.
Disengage.
Already used an action.
Oh, you could have done it first.
They would attack me, and then I would have died.
well, if you use your action to disengage, basically giving up your ability to do anything else, you are able to move without provoking, just for future
Right.
reference.
But he had casted a spell.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for future reference.
I can't really do anything with them there, can I?
Correct. Though, if you don't attack by the end of your turn, your rage will end.
Can I pull Tap out of my way?
Grapple!
Seeing as he's already in melee, no.
It's forced movement.
True.
Pull Jensen then.
No.
Sorry.
It would be your action to do that, basically, which would mean you wouldn't get to do your attack.
Would it get him out of the middle of the shit?
Yeah. And her rage would end.
You know what?
Kick tap! Kick him out of the
It
way!
could also take damage to stay in
It's an
there.
attack!
You can keep in mind the attack doesn't have to hit. You just have to make an attack. So you can do something like throw something at
No.
someone, or
I'm gonna step back and throw my javelin.
I forgot you had those.
Throw the
Oh, yeah.
chair!
Who do you
Give
want
him
to?
a chair.
Who do you want to throw it at?
The person Jensen's with. I rolled a 25.
25 hits for
Jesus.
5 piercing damage.
Right over my shoulder! Fuck!
And I'm
Goes
gonna
right into him.
Bet Tap to move. Fucking move, Tap.
I'm moving.
He's just like, I'm still standing.
Oh no, like Kiva's like furious. These are her people she has to fight.
Jensen. Jensen. Oh, okay.
I'm just contemplating. Biggest thing is I want to get tapped the hell out of this because right now he's dead one way or another and he's impeding everybody else.
I'm not trying to stay here. I'm just letting you know.
All right, I get 2 attacks. Is it possible for me to shield bash tap back into the room we were standing in?
Not from your current position, because it
can't.
pushes him in a straight line. It would just press him against the.
Force him to make a con check, too.
Yeah, just let me get out. I'll get out next time, I promise.
You promise. All right, then I'm just gonna stabby the guy that I stabbied so that I can stab him
Okay.
and see if he gets stabbied.
Oh, I forgot.
Survey
to
says?
put my thingy.
Oh, yeah.
26.
I think you only get that on
Natural 20.
melee, Kiva.
Natural
20.
20.
Ooh.
Are you smiting?
Yeah.
That gets multiplied on a smite as well.
Nice.
Not a
So
crit.
what do I have to roll? Just do the 3d8 again, or
Actually, I'll come back to you, Kiva. I see the text. Good call. Are you doing a first level spell slot, Jensen?
yeah.
Then you would roll 6d8 and then
Oh my
your
God.
damage.
All right, I'll have to do 5 and then a 1. It doesn't actually have 6 up in this thing.
Okay.
25 plus 4, that's the 6, so 29.
29 radiant damage, and then damage for the spear.
Let me click on it. Boom.
Plus another 10.
Sure.
So 39 points of damage.
Damn.
Once again, you ram the spear right through this Revenant's chest, and he looks down at it, the light emanating through his dark blood. And he, with one holding the sword off the side, grabs it with one hand and forces your spear out of his chest.
And he's
Uh-oh.
not dead.
He is not dead.
Holy sh! All right, well that's my first attack, so
Or technically, he's already dead. If you
Well,
Does he
more
look hurt?
dead than dead. All right, I guess I will do it again. Though this won't be with Divine Smite. I've kind of used that up, unfortunately. So I would just stab him.
15 will still hit.
Yes.
Nice. Well, that's something. Pokey pokey!
For 6 damage.
6 more damage.
Okay. You cannot kill me. I'm already dead. And he rejoins the melee.
Even the dead can die. Somebody burn these fucks.
Tap.
All right, I am going to move back.
Are you disengaging?
And yes, I'm disengaging.
Okay. So that uses your action, but they can't attack you
Thank bloody God.
as you get out of the doorway.
I have done a shit ton of damage on this guy.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
still
scared.
fine. God damn.
Does he look fine?
He looks like he's got a big gaping couple of holes in his chest. I mean, the body can only take so much before you just destroy it. But, okay. Is that the end of your turn, Tap?
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Vidna.
Okay. Let's And, hop up on the table here. Oof. Where'd the third one go?
Still in the other room.
Oh no, he's right there.
Yep.
So, what I would like to do is call forth my little son,
Yay!
Oh, we haven't seen that in a while.
Flaming Sphere.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that thing.
I thought you meant son as in child. I was like, what?
He is my
Okay.
son.
It is
Where
her
can you
son.
ping where you're
Get
putting it? So like there.
Yes. It should hit all of them.
But not me.
A radiant sun materializes in the chapel, and Vidna, you notice a second little black tendril bursts out of the gem of your holy symbol and latches onto it. Like two little tentacles just pressed to it.
Stop it! Stop doing
I
it!
like where this is going.
A
I'm
5
gonna
foot-
position it in such a way so that it doesn't hit Jensen.
Look,
It's everybody else.
Okay, so it doesn't immediately damage them. It just says any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet. There's a bonus action. You can ram one of them.
Oh, I'm gonna ram
Who do you want to ram?
this one.
Which one?
This one.
I'm not seeing it.
Not seeing it.
Top, middle, or bottom?
Middle.
Okay.
The one in front of me.
Yeah.
That
one
one
that
is
he
going to make a
hit.
dexterity saving throw.
I've already put so much damage into him.
It
Fail.
fails
Good.
and takes 12 points of fire damage.
Burn,
Yes.
motherfucker.
He begins to scream in pain as his body catches on fire and he begins to burn, his rotted flesh melting right off his bones, but he still stands.
Ah.
Oh, Vidna's Paler's light!
Oh, yes! Paler's
Yes!
light! Paler's light!
Oh, damn. I
is
know that more people were tough, but this is ridiculous.
Is that the end of your turn, Vidna? Vidna?
Yes!
Okay. Ismark. He's gonna eye Kiva and not rush in to take that place, assuming that you would probably cut him in half in annoyance if he. So instead, he's gonna use his heavy crossbow and shoot the one everybody's focusing fire on.
Yeah.
22 will hit for 4 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
Bolt just hits him in the shoulder. And now it is round 3. And the Revenant's turn. So they are still in your Sickening Radiance.
2 levels of exhaustion now.
Well, they
No,
right?
they made their save the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I don't think it does that, does it?
According to what you had typed in.
Oh, only they have to do is...
Oops, ignore those. Ignore those. Well, I'll keep the rolls and I'll just add their proficiency to it. Plus 3. So 12, 20, or I'm sorry. 11, 22, and 9. So 2 of them fail. The top and bottom, but not the middle. And they
Wow,
each
that-
take 23 damage. Though they don't seem to be taking the exhaustion.
Dang it, I knew it.
Yeah, hey, taking
Yeah.
23 damage is okay.
They're burning in all sorts of ways.
And now they have all taken radiant damage. You can see their flesh beginning to glow and crisp a little bit. The knights don't really acknowledge the pain yet. They're a long way from shutting down, but they're beginning to notice. And just an observation for Jensen, who's close enough to see, their wounds have stopped healing.
Okay, no regeneration whatsoever.
So this one is going to move here through the door. Actually, he's gonna go. We're gonna go straight up over here. This one is also going to... Actually, no. Well, yeah. Yeah, he's going to move around here. That sucks. Oh, whatever. Well, no, they're pretty smart. He'll do that. And this one will move up into the door. So none of them are adjacent to the flaming sphere.
Are you sure that one is it?
I am sure.
All right. Well, I'm flanked on almost every side.
Technically, though, they have no benefit to hit you, Jensen. The one who you did... Actually, we'll go in order. The one next to or who's being flanked by Ismark and Jensen, that one is going to attack Ismark and Kiva. In that order.
One each.
Ismark is 11 to hit, which misses. Kiva is 20 to hit.
Yes.
But you are raging, so instead of 16 slashing damage, you take 8 slashing damage.
Oh, I'm fine.
That's good.
The
Yeah.
second one is going to hit Kiva and then Jensen in that order. Kiva,
Think so.
14 to hit.
Right on the money.
Okay, you take another 9 slashing damage instead of 18. And Jensen, that's 16 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, that's good, because that would have been a lot of damage.
Yeah, that would have dropped me.
The last one, who is just barely out of range of that nasty, nasty Sickening Radiance, is going to double attack Jensen.
I'm dead.
We've got 23 and 14.
23 hits, 14 misses.
Okay, so that's 13 damage, and you reduce it by 3, right?
so
Yep.
Yep, that puts me at...
Okay.
Alright, I'm still standing.
All 3 of these Revenant are enraged. They're not really saying words. They're just attacking with reckless, wild abandon. Chell.
Which one looks the most damaged?
Middle.
The one right here.
This one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
The one next to Kiva, yeah.
Boom! Jump over this little table. Take a little leap over,
Okay.
and I will go. I'll get after that guy. I'm gonna start swinging my fists around. So 20 to hit. Not
20
natural.
will hit
Cool.
for 7 damage.
7. Here's another, which is 14.
14 will hit
Nice.
for 5
5.
damage.
And yeah, I'll go ahead and do another flurry of blows. So here's 2 more swings. 8 and 18.
8 will miss, 18 will hit.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So you do a quick 1-2 punch. You go for a third, like, to bring an elbow to the face, and he manages to knock your elbow aside with his sword, and you kind of use the momentum to spin you right around and catch him on the other side of his head.
Cool.
Sending him staggering a bit. He's looking really weak now. His body is starting to come apart.
I am going to move right here in front of Tap. Well, can I like alt move myself, or
Where were you when you were attacking, by the way?
I was right here.
So
Was I adjacent? Oh no,
Yep.
I didn't see that guy.
you
there.
do have cover. You do have cover against this. But he's
Ah.
definitely going to take the attack.
Okay.
So you have, in this case, it would be +5. That's
Plus
not gonna matter.
5.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it don't matter.
It's gonna hit.
Okay. You take 15 slashing damage as that sword manages to rake your arm.
Does it matter if I look like Irina?
Not at
Does he
all.
not give? Oh yeah, I didn't think so. Would I take 15?
Mm-hmm.
They have to make a save because of me?
Shit, I don't want to be here.
I was...
Technically, 2 of them already made their saves. I did forget about the third one. I will have him make his save real quick. He made it right on the money, I'm afraid. Okay, so that's it for Chell. Kiva.
Hack and slash, baby.
Punch him in the throat.
I don't think that will work.
With an axe. Punch him in the throat with the axe.
Can I make a check to see if silver works on these?
Religion check, if you've not already attempted it.
I have not.
So, you have heard stories of honorable soldiers fallen in battle who rise and continue their never-ending duty as revenants, the undead who can never die until their sacred oath is fulfilled. Even if they are laid low, they will get up again. There is no stopping a revenant. Not without laying them to rest properly somehow, usually by way of them fulfilling their oath. So, you know that weapons will affect them normally. Silver, makes no difference really. But as far as the more specific details, their abilities and such, that's really the extent of the legend that you know.
I will hack and slash.
Oof.
Ooh.
It wasn't
Yes.
reckless either, by the way, but not that you needed it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Yo!
That is 13 piercing damage. No, 16 piercing damage.
Woo,
And
Divine
yes, your
Fury.
Divine Fury.
+2 for rage.
So how much Divine Fury do you do? 3 plus half your Barbarian level. You guys are level what?
7.
Damn.
Okay.
3.
So you do another 6 damage.
Plus the 2 for rage.
No, it's 3 for Rage, and that's up there at the top.
Oh, is there?
Yep. You throat punch him with the blade of your axe and chop the head right off.
Yes.
And the
Yes.
body crumples.
Nice! Was that the one that we've been wailing on?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to kick the head away and then cut the next one.
Okay.
It's in my way. Ha!
17.
17 will hit.
7.
You're just using your short sword?
Die.
That's actually for 10 damage.
What?
And once again, your axe your sword. Why are you using your short sword?
Yeah, why?
You
Yeah.
just grab him and run him right through.
Because it was working and it seemed easiest to grab after a javelin. That's
He
why.
looked down at the blade, looks back up at you, and seems completely uncaring that you just stabbed him through the stomach.
Whatever.
You just made a check and it said it'd take damage normally, so.
Yeah,
Jensen.
well,
She went
physically,
f-
I don't think I could just go.
She went for the quickest weapon to grab. That's fine.
Just
Right. So we've got one down. These guys seem to be tough as shit.
Mm-hmm.
The one that she just whacked, or well, she just stabbed with a sword and didn't seem to give a crap. I am going to, as a bonus action, hit him with that. Vow of Enmity.
Okay. I will mark him with something. How about a lightning bolt? We'll mark him
Sure.
with a lightning bolt. There you go.
Alright, which means I get advantage on everything I attack, and then I'm gonna go pokey pokey. Spear 1. 24.
24 will hit. There is some good poke there.
And damage wise, bloop.
4 damage.
4. That's pretty winky. And then stab him again. Boop. For 26, natural
Critical
20.
hit. Yep. Are you smiting with this one, or is it just a regular crit?
I don't have any more smites to use.
Oh, feels
I
bad,
only
man.
get a couple. Yeah.
For 10 points of damage.
Divine Fury.
I don't have Divine Fury.
I said you need it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm actually gonna shift. Is it? Well, shit. Oh, there's these two guys. Can I actually get myself in front of where Kiva is right now?
Yeah.
There?
Yeah, as long as you don't leave their threat area, you
Okay.
don't provoke.
All right, because I want to pretty much prevent the guy that's in the room from shifting and getting back to like tap, and put myself between them. So that's my turn.
Okay. After Jensen, it is Tap.
By the way, I'm not looking too good.
Okay,
Blasting back. Tap.
I can still see this guy, like, coming from the side, because there's no door there anymore, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit him with Eldritch Blast.
Snipe!
Oh no!
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it.
Oh yes.
Oh
Here's-
god.
Here's one.
Okay,
24?
so don't roll the next one yet,
Oh,
because
okay.
so roll damage.
Okay.
You're about to enjoy
Oh,
this.
yes.
Oh, this is nice.
4
4.
damage, and
Yeah.
because the flaming sphere is solid, it actually doesn't knock him through it, just against it. So he slams into it. Vidna, do your thing.
Oh.
Damn, that's as effective as a Spartan kick.
He takes 6 fire damage. Okay, you may roll your second fire, or your Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Wait. He'd entered for the first time the radiant.
Oh yeah, he did.
He went back into the
Oh
radius.
no!
Yes, he did.
He
Yes, that's what I
did.
thought you were getting to. That's what I was waiting for.
That's why I knocked him back with Eldritch Blast. Actually.
And he failed his save. God damn it! That's
Don't
another
shoot
23
Eldritch
damage.
Blast at him yet.
Okay,
If it kills him.
so 15 will hit. Roll damage, and then
Another-
he gets knocked. So you roll damage again, and then Vidna roll damage. He takes another 11.
That's a hell of a
Plus the
combo.
23 too, right?
He's already in it, right?
Yeah,
He's in
I
it-
already
no,
did
he
the
went-
20. He took the 23
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah,
It's
he
only
goes
one
back
round.
in it.
No, well,
So then-
now he's in
No.
it. He only takes
He's
the
already-
23 once, but
No, I know, but I'm saying like then when his round comes up again, he's got to do a saving throw again. Great.
it.
True.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes another 3 fire damage, and your third. Do you get 3 shots, or do you only get 2?
I think
You
I only get 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I only get 2.
Usually.
Okay. Well, still, he is blasted back against this flaming sphere. He tries to get up, and you blast him against it again. And it's like laying on one of those exercise balls, you know? Like he starts to
Boing, boing.
roll around on it before he gets off of the fire.
I'm for my bonus action. I'm actually going to move back again, back
Be
over
movement,
here though.
but That's fine.
That's not
Wait,
a
what?
bonus. That's move.
Yep.
Well, movement, whatever. You know what I
Okay.
mean.
Vidna.
I'm gonna bonus action ram into him with the flaming spear.
Of course you are.
Hello.
Guess
So now
what's
he gets a
behind you?
dexterity saving throw.
Here comes the sun.
He
Ow.
fails and takes another 5 fire damage.
This guy's a goddamn pig pop ball.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting my
Quick.
spiritual weapons in there too.
Cast aid.
Okay. Oh. And who are you blessing with that awesome bonus?
Tap.
Oh,
Jensen.
And
I can't tell what Kiva looks like.
Give it to Kivo.
well,
Yeah.
remember this increases their maximum hit points by 5 too.
I know.
I'm okay.
I'll go
No,
with
give it.
Kiva.
Give it to her.
You guys actually should still have it left over from the last fight too, because it's 8 hours.
So it's plus 5.
Yep.
And
Your
if I
max
did it-
and current increase
and if
by
I did
5
it-
for 8 hours.
If I did it to you last time, you'd have another plus 5.
So something you can do, if you've already taken that much damage, you can just heal 5 hit points.
Okay, I did.
okay, yeah.
Okay, and Vidna, a third tiny, wispy little black tendril squeezes out from behind that red gem and clamps itself against the metal of your holy symbol.
Can I just pick it off, tear it off?
They're very rubbery. And you can't get them off. They're kind of sticky almost.
I'm gonna
Squid.
spray some insect repellent on them.
Raid!
I don't know that anybody would really be in the presence of mind to notice Vidna picking at her holy symbol right now.
What you doing over there, Vidna?
Just healing everyone.
I got
Oh,
some
praise
opening.
Paylor.
Praise Paylor.
Ismark is going to move over here. And he is going to go to town on this feller with his battle axe.
Yeah.
We feeling battle axe? Yeah, I'm feeling battle axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? Big old sexy axe.
He hits it once for 13 damage.
Boom!
And it occurs to me that one has not taken radiant fire damage. So it is now their turn. That one heals 10 hit points.
No.
Well, it's still a net gain of 3.
The other one has to make a con save. 18. Okay, so he saves. He is going to get the hell out of that cloud and just stand in the doorway and attack Jensen twice. That is a 7 and a 19 to hit, Jensen.
The 7 does not hit, but the 19... Wait, do I still have any bonuses, or was that just the one round?
You no longer have cover.
Okay, so yeah, the 19 would hit.
Okay. That's 17 slashing damage reduced by 3.
3, so...
14.
I'm 0.
All right, he
Oh.
rushes in and hacks right across your gut, and you feel the armor break, and you begin to feel cold, and you try to move to defend yourself, but the only movement you make is to drop to one knee and then to collapse on the ground.
Oh, bloody hell.
Is it the end of their turn?
No.
Oh, okay.
Still got the other one.
And that one is actually going to move over Jensen into here and then here.
Oh shit! You
Wait,
provoked from my flame
twice?
fear.
Does that happen?
No.
No. The other one takes a moment just staring at Kiva with his two-handed sword, eyeing your tabard. And for a moment, you think you might see recognition in his eyes before it's replaced by madness, and he charges at Kiva and attacks twice.
3 attacks.
That's
I got
20
that.
and 17 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay. That's 14 reduced to 7, and then 23 reduced to 11. So you take 18 damage.
That one kind of hurt.
And now they are going to end their turn.
It was a good turn.
So I do have to ask a question though. That guy moved twice, and then this guy stayed here.
Mm-hmm.
So, this guy attacked first. I gotcha. Okay, I'm
Yep.
sorry. I was.
You good? Got it?
He moved out of the radiant, didn't attack. Then this guy attacked. Then he moved back again, right?
What?
Because he was by the ball, and then you moved him by Jensen.
He moved
attacked.
5 feet forward, attacked Jensen, and then ran over top of Jensen's body to get over to where he's at now.
And this guy attacked Kiva, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I got lost in the whole translation.
Sorry,
there.
I wasn't
All right.
being very clear.
No,
That's my fault.
It's good. It's good. Okay.
Chell.
Which guy looks the most hurt? The guy right in
Um,
front of me?
To be honest, yeah, but not by much. And you
Does
can
my-
see that now that he's out of the radiation, away from the fire, he's slowly beginning to heal once again, to regenerate.
Okay. I'm gonna try to kick him. 24,
You certainly do kick him.
and it's 5 bludgeoning damage. Try to kick him again for
That'll
18.
hit.
For 7.
Okay.
Now, is my spiritual weapon radiant damage?
Nope, force damage.
Eh,
That works.
I'm trying to stop him from... Is this a bonus action? Okay, so... If I use Flurry of Blows, I can still throw in a Stunning Strike on there if I can hit him?
Yeah.
Okay. And I probably can't retroactively do that, huh?
You can say that last hit was a stunning strike.
Okay. I'll do that.
Immune.
Ah!
Damn.
What a waste.
Well, that was good. Was it good for you? What do you do? Is that it?
Like a blast.
So you deliver this fierce blow right to his solar plexus, and he just kind of readjusts his jaw that you had kicked earlier, and otherwise completely disregards that you just struck him like that.
I'm gonna throw some more elbows at him.
14 and 18 both hit. For
6
another
and 8.
14 damage.
And then... I'm gonna move away.
Yes.
Get out of here!
After Chell is Kiva.
Back again, the one next to me.
Okay. Which one? They're both next to you.
Uh,
The one who hit you like a freight train?
which one is that one?
The stronger of the two. Bottom.
I don't know that. Bottom. No, I'm gonna go for the top.
Okay.
Let me fix something back there. Sword didn't work. Gonna drop it. Does 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Fuck yeah.
I notice you don't really want to go reckless.
Not with these now.
Why did that switch to 2? That should be 3, not 2, by the way, for your rage damage.
I don't know how to change things.
That's fine. I know. It is 8 points of damage, and your divine... your radiant.
Sorry, Divine Fury.
Oh no, radiant! Well,
Yeah.
Kiva will have to go.
Oh no.
Another 6 points of damage.
Oh, I just realized I clicked the wrong one. Oh well.
Oh,
20.
I guess you got your great axe out. We'll say
Yeah,
you left the short sword just stuck in his belly and drew your next weapon. So it's just
Yeah.
sitting there. He's not taking it out. You hit him for another 14 points of damage. Cleaving one of his arms off. And he bellows in pain. And then just comes at you anyway with his sword one-handed.
Did one-handed,
Is
two-handed
it
lock?
good? But I can't talk because I'm raging.
You can talk while raging.
I thought it said one of the things I can't really talk.
You can't have like a well thought out conversation, but I always compare it to the Punisher. I think Frank Castle is a great example of a barbarian rager.
Yeah, well, and then I say you're supposed to be good.
He does not respond to you, nor show any recognition that he understood. Jensen, would you kindly make a death saving throw?
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Then die.
Such a sassy man. I love it.
Natural 1.
Oh, okay. Well, that's 2 failed death saves.
Happy days.
We gonna die
Okay,
tonight.
want to.
No,
Jensen is really losing blood fast. They got him good.
I'm full of jelly.
Tap.
All right, I am going to actually move down here and
Oh, I see
target,
where this is going.
Yeah, target this guy with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Let me just get that ready.
Yep.
What is this, billiards?
So that'll hit. You knock him back against the
5.
flaming sphere, and he takes 5 damage,
Boing.
plus another 5 damage, and he needs to make a con save against your Sickening Radiance, which he succeeds in this time.
Yeah.
Okay. You're-
Okay, now Now this time I'm actually, because he's already in the mist, I'm going to target the other one up here by Kiva with my my other Eldritch Blast. 10.
Will not hit.
Dang
You
it.
turn thinking to finish off this weak one. You shoot, and last minute he gets his sword up and kind of deflects the blast, and it arcs up into the ceiling, creating a smoking, scorched bit of stonework. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. It
Vidna.
is.
Okay. I'm gonna see Jensen's looking like shit. I'm gonna hop off the table. Over here. Stand above him. Put this holy symbol away. Pull out my spare. Casually. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance. So that should hit both of them.
That will not.
Why?
Right. You're where Jensen is. Yeah, that will hit both of them. Those are con saves. Excellent.
Oh, you good at that? Oh, not so good.
Oh, they
Oh,
both
whoa.
failed. Okay. Well, they both take 8 radiant damage. This one screams and disintegrates into ashes.
Yay!
Yay!
This one just takes 8 radiant damage.
And for my bonus action,
You will upper deck my corpse. No!
I will use my flaming sphere to take out Jensen.
I never liked him anyway. He's a grump.
I will cast Healing Word on Jensen.
Jensen, you heal 7 hit points.
Woo!
I'm gonna move.
Does that
right-
mean my death saves are gone?
And there's a
No.
metallic shriek of, like, metal twisting from
Coming
Vidna's
from-
hand.
My new holy symbol? My spare?
The spare.
Ah! Be quiet!
What was that?
I don't know!
Ugh.
If you
Was
want
it-
to, do you want to sneak
Hey,
a
Laura.
peek at your holy symbol?
Okay.
Sneaking a peek, all of the little sunburst rays along the outside of the circle have folded inward like a closed flower.
This is fucked up!
What's fucked up?
Nothing, I don't say that, I don't swear! That wasn't me!
I am a nice girl.
Is someone there? Yeah, Vidna's there.
Hello.
Okay. Ismark is gonna move over here,
I'll protect you, Ismark.
technically into the radiance.
Oh my
Hey.
gosh. What's wrong with him?
He's
He would know that.
He
Can he
does.
stand there?
Yes, he can. He's
Okay.
moving here so that the guy doesn't get to Jensen.
You dumbass!
He can hit Jensen from where he is, though.
Yes, he can, which is why
So-
Ismark is going to use his first attack to make an athletics check.
He's got to do a saving throw, though, doesn't he?
Yes, actually, you're right. He does,
What?
which
Why
he
would
succeeds
do
in.
that?
Yep, he
Cool.
succeeded.
Athletics check opposed by this one's athletics. Oh, it succeeds. Okay, he's going to try again. Get back! Oh no.
Why do you always mess things up?
Well, that
It's a
didn't
20.
work out. He was trying to force this Revenant back away from Jensen, but I guess failing that, Ismark is going to move to stand over top of Jensen.
He's so brave.
I'm just gonna look up at him and be like, "Oh,
Oh.
told you to put all you into it. We relying on you." So
Call him a sod.
That's disappointing. Revenant begins his turn.
I mean-
stupid.
Saving throw.
It could have been badass. Maybe.
It was pretty close to being badass.
Almost.
Fail it, please.
Yes.
He failed it. He takes 23 radiant damage and does not get to heal this turn. You only just... oh, no, he took radiant earlier.
And what level of exhaustion?
He's
Oh, wait.
It's
Take
Immune.
it twice? That's 2 then, right?
it's a
Oh, yeah.
revenant.
Damn it. I keep forgetting that.
Well, Revenant is not into this whole thing, so he's going to come at Vidna.
I'm going to cast or use warding flare.
Giving him disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Against the first one?
Yes.
12 to hit.
That misses.
Okay, and here's the second one.
Can I use it twice?
Nope, it's a reaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, he comes at you swinging, and suddenly you hold your holy symbol up, and it gives off this,
hide
it
it.
emanates
Look.
brilliant, blinding white light, and he just kind of swings blindly before the light dims. And unfortunately, he can't get forward any.
Yes.
He gains no ground.
So, bummer for him.
Let me
ending
knock
his
him into
turn
the
then?
sun again.
Chell.
He ended his turn. Flaming spear.
Did.
Flaming spear.
Nah.
I hate these spell combos. You guys are good, I'll give you that.
We're learning things.
Yes, you are. He takes
Fail.
4 points of fire damage, and Chell.
My spiritual weapon's in there.
Yes, it is.
I want to attack him. For
11 will not hit.
because if I came right here, I probably wouldn't be able to get at him, right?
You would. He would just have a lot of cover.
Cover. Well,
Yeah.
I'll try then. And I will attempt to. How would I do that? How would that make sense? Like a. I don't know what kind of strike that would be, but here it is.
Roundhouse. Roundhouse.
It's hard to get into that.
Oof.
One's a natural 1 and one's a
Well,
21.
The natural one doesn't work. He kind of catches your kick with one arm, and you jab him right in the face between the slit for his visor, getting him right in the eyes. Go ahead and roll damage.
I went like, yeah. 5.
5 damage. Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Look right here.
Technically, oh, you already used your bonus action, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Kiva.
She's gonna growl.
Let me get a. Oh, he over there. Oh man.
In the sinister green glowing light.
Another javelin.
Okay. He will have cover.
I'm going to reckless.
Oh, okay.
Because he can't hit me. 18?
18 will hit him, even with his soft cover,
I don't.
Nice.
for 4
And-
points of damage. And you can do your radiant damage, as you showed me earlier.
Oh
Dealing
man.
8 points of radiant.
Nice.
You throw the javelin that streaks white light behind it, and it knocks him backward a bit as it goes in. He grabs it and wrenches it out, throwing it into the flaming orb. Yeah, he just broke your javelin.
That's okay. I have 3 more. Actually, I have 2 more.
Jensen,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Well, currently I am prone, and I have a certain somebody.
Standing
Wait.
over you.
Yeah. I'm gonna use whatever movement I've got to stand up and get out from under Easemark,
Okay.
and take 2 shots at the guy that's standing.
So, unfortunately, unless you get up in the radiant green, you would not be in melee with the guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But isn't a spear a reach weapon?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Interesting.
Thought it had like a 10-foot reach or something.
Mm-mm. That's halberds, glaives, and a whole mess of pole arms.
So if I can't hit him, if I move, he can't take an attack of opportunity.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. I am going to... Whoa, Kiva, you're not looking good?
Never looking good. I'm okay. Don't worry. I'm good.
You don't look good.
Neither do you.
I know. But I have lay on hands.
Yes, stingy bitch.
I thought you burned that already today.
No.
No.
Yeah, during
The
the fight with
angel?
the abbot.
We only had an hour rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
bad.
true. That didn't actually give it back. All right, then I don't have that.
Sorry, don't mean to be that guy.
Then what I am going to do is...
You can throw your spear.
Oh, hell no.
You could throw a chair. You could,
Just saying. I'm just giving examples. I wouldn't do it either.
Okay, All right, can I whack him with this?
That creature must make a wisdom saving throw unless it is immune to fear. Let's find out.
Undead or had disadvantage.
He is immune to the frightened condition.
Oh, lame. All right, well that didn't work.
So you take your own holy symbol and hold it forward toward him. You invoke the wrath of Mieliki. Unfortunately, he
laughs.
is not to be turned. And he resists and just bellows in rage.
All right, well, then I'm going to take a step back and pretty much look over at Vidna and be like, get him! Take him down!
Okay.
Tap.
I'm gonna do the combo move. You ready,
Vidna,
Vidna?
get your button
I'm
ready.
ready. I'm ready.
I'm gonna go after him. 15,
That will hit.
9.
9 force damage, and how much fire? 10 fire damage. Oh my
Damn.
god. He begins to scream as he's on fire.
Ready for me again?
Mm-hmm.
23
will hit.
4.
That will kill him.
Aw.
Oh.
Which means Tap gets his temporary hit points.
Yep.
As
I do.
you shoot him with this beam of eldritch energy, he staggers back, and for a moment, as he's wreathed in flames, he locks eyes with Kiva, and you see just this moment of clarity. Commander! And he begins to scream, and the flames consume him. And as he returns to ashes and dust, and the echoes of your combat grow quiet within the house once more, we are going to end right there tonight.
Oh, man, I was going to go sit down in one of the chairs.
I probably would have. I needed time to process fighting them.
Yeah, that was too quick. I
We
messed
don't
up.
have time.
Not to be annoying, but didn't one of them die just by being decapitated? Is he actually gone?
No, the body is still lying there.
And the head is still lying further away.
Wherever. Didn't she throw it somewhere?
She
I,
kicked
I,
it.
I kicked it away. I didn't want it to, like, I'm not the smartest. I know that they come back. I didn't want it to come back so soon.
Okay, so really, we're not entirely out of the thick of it, depending on how
No.
it might regenerate, but
We're gonna have to do what we came to do and get the hell out of here.
GTFO. But
Yeah.
cool. That was fun.
Well, good job, guys. You have found your way to Argynvostholt, and for the first time in this entire adventure path, you guys did what you told me you were going to do during the week.
Die?
You actually
almost
went to
did it.
Argynvostholt. I know.